Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Revising Ryuutama, the final episode of Season 2, and perhaps the final episode for these characters. We'll find out. Before I go around and say hello to everyone, please take a moment to check out the links that the bot is going to spam at you in chat. The newest thing is the Streamlabs merch. We're now doing t-shirts, and next week, during the week off where we have a break, I'm going to be doing a short run of Season 1 and 2 posters, which you can buy. They'll be limited edition, you can only buy them in that week. So if you want to get your hands on one of the posters, do it then. I'll upload them all probably sometime on Monday or something, and it will go through the week, and you guys will love it. Also check out all of our social links, all the way places you can support us. Check out our sponsors, Bird and the Storm Publishing and Mage Hand Press, whom we are very thankful to for making all of this possible. And also check out our websites where you can get 10 to 15% discount in the things there. Also, we are currently running a GoFundMe because next season I am running a Star Wars campaign. But the thing about Star Wars is I could use royalty-free music, but that's not very Star Warsy, so I want to commission my own score off of someone in the community, Jagon's Gold from Dynama. I want to keep it in community, I want to commission a bunch of music. If you go to the GoFundMe, there's a video where you can hear examples. It's top quality, it's amazing, it's worth every penny, and if we can beat the goal, we'll make even more for some of the other games as well. That's enough plugging from me. Let's go around and say hello to everyone, and we will start with Rachel. Oh, hi, Rachel.
Oh, hi, Scrat. It's me. Yes, I am playing Kayo Akishime, who has just discovered that she is a clone bred for battle, alongside thousands of other copies of herself. So that was a bit of a revelation. Now she's questioning her existence and is generally having a bit of an existential time of it. But it's fine, because they're going home, and she's got herself as a baby in a pod, and she's got to take it back to I guess, her family to make sure she exists properly. So yeah.
Next around, let's go to Buggy or Dugan. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm Buggy. Team Totem in the Twitch chats. I'm playing Jiken. He's a guy in his 40s.
Fantastic, fantastic. And we'll learn more about him as we go. Sam immediately looks suspicious. Sam, have you seen the episode title?
Oh no. Hold on, I'm sorry. Yes, I saw the episode title. Hold on.
Doggos. Well, I will put Sammy's link in the chat now. It is Smallish Sam, You can go and check her out on Twitter, and Sammy plays Young. And
Who's all the suspicious?
but why?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
because-
you're absolutely fine.
Why wouldn't he be?
But I thought Young had had a lovely time.
Oh, such a lovely time, all the time.
Yeah, we met your granddad. Wasn't it great?
You didn't learn that you were a freaky clone.
Yeah, you're
I feel like that might have been better.
you're
I
a
might
real
have
boy.
preferred that. Yeah. No, but I'm not. Wait. Oh,
You're
I
a panic
am.
boy.
I don't understand anything.
Retweet.
Oh.
So, would anyone like to give a brief summary of last week's finale? It's sort of like finale part 1, isn't it? It's sort of like a to-be-continued finale.
I mean, I already gave my side of it, kind of.
Well, everyone else touched their nose, Rachel, so
I
unfortunately...
didn't. No.
Yes.
You make a mistake. You're making a terrible mistake because you're expecting that I can remember everything. Okay, so last week we found ourselves aboard the SS Enterprise, I think. Or at least some strange version of it that some people seem to be familiar with. It's almost as if it appeared on another stream at some point.
The Argo 37.
Yeah. Anyway, we appeared on this spaceship, and it became apparent that this might indeed be the origin timeline, or at the very least, of Young. Kaio still wasn't sure where she was from because it was all a bit foggy. In any case, we slowly discovered that we were both part of an experiment and a project to solve this entity known as the Master Plague, as well as all other diseases, basically to create an inoculator for all of those. However, at this facility, the Master Plague was slowly and insidiously getting loose and affecting crew members. So shortly after, Kaio discovered that she was indeed a clone amongst the thousands of herself, originally from one sample which was immune to disease. However, Kaio is not. Young split off from the party with a very, very, very competent traveling companion who I think we're all going to miss very much. And met his granddad, who turned out to be a massive douche. And basically absconded with his, I want to say older sister, but with all of the timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff going on, I don't know what their relative ages from each other actually are, because... and left poor baby Young to die in the cold vacuum of space and be overtaken by a terrible disease, which was incidentally also the fate of Kaio, because she discovered a pod containing her original self before she was beamed back down to Earth with her mother to grow up in the life that she actually remembers. She manages to save her baby self, as does Young, managing to save his baby self, whilst a very sad emotional moment with the adult version of his sister occurred, and he left her unhappily as there's a bit of family dysfunction going on. It's a bit awkward. But in the end, we both managed to get back to the Argo 37 alive, and hopefully uninfected. Unfortunately, it did mean everyone else who was on the crew kind of got infected, and despite how many hands I cut off to try and save people's lives, they kind of all had to be left behind. So at the moment, we are attempting to find our way back to the present day in 2018, I believe, when we started this, or was it 2019? It might be one of the two, with a device which was left behind by Young's sister to help us leap through time ourselves. Is that kind of it?
That's 100% kind of it.
That's like 50 times better than I would have done, by the way. Mine would have been like a 30-second recap. Because I forgot.
Oh, there we go.
6 words.
So, and where do we appear as we move this thing? Of course, we are on the ship, the Argo, when you use the device. And it's on the ship, the Argo, that you reappear, except the Argo is not in space or floating. Young, do you remember way back at the start of the show where you found that cave and it led to a strange sort of like spaceship device?
Yes.
You are standing in that very same room where you started.
Is Kaio there with me?
Kaio is there with you.
Whoa, I thought we were meant to be back on. Is this Earth? When is this?
Kyle, remember when we first met and you got mad because I pushed the button?
You did say you pushed a button, yes.
Yeah, this is the room where I pushed the button. Is the button here?
The button is not there.
There was a button here, but it's not. I don't.
That's a good thing because I can definitely see you just go and push that again.
I wouldn't do that. I'd never do that. What do you?
Never push a button.
No, I don't push any buttons, especially not your buttons. But this is so we must be somewhere in the in like the Bavarian Alps or something. I mean, if
we spent a lot of time here lately.
It
All right.
looks a bit newer than you remember it, Young. It looks as though maybe it had about 20 years less decay and dust and rubble sitting on it.
Okay,
okay. Kaya, this looks like it has 20 years less of decay and rust and rubble.
Well, that's a good thing. Okay, so where were you born? Where did you grow up when you were tiny? We gotta get you, and I point at the little baby Young. I know it wasn't great, but I don't know how much we can mess with the timeline.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I grew up in Bavaria. Actually, yeah, I think that's where I grew up.
Okay.
I grew up in Germany, somewhere in Germany.
All right, cool. So we've just gotta bring you back there, and then we've just gotta get to Tokyo and take me back there. That's fine. Do you know anything about childcare?
Do I look like I know anything about childcare?
I mean, you know a lot of things, weirdly specific things and of varying backgrounds, but I thought you might know more than I do.
No, I'm an adult and I can barely take care of myself.
Okay, that tracks. Okay, we might need to read some booklets or Google some things.
I mean, it shouldn't take that long to drop them off.
We've got to get to Tokyo.
Oh, right. I forgot about you. Okay. Well,
okay.
let's start.
Back.
Yeah, let's start with me.
Start with you. Okay. How'd you get out of this thing? How did you get in last time?
It was a cave. Let's. Oh, can I turn towards the direction that I had come in originally?
Yes. In this time, the door has not fallen off, and it stands open.
Well, I think there's our way. I know I'm usually not great with directions, but I'm pretty sure that's the way I came in.
Then you better lead on, and I guess find your way home, I suppose.
Okay. I head out.
Outside the ship, there is someone waiting for you. Dugan, why don't you describe Jenkin to us?
Jenkin is a guy in his 40s. He doesn't look like he's 40. He looks a lot older, like he's been through a lot. Like he's just jaded and kind of just worn out, like burnt out, kind of. I think that's the best description I can give besides his tattered, like, clothes, like a giant trench coat that has, like, holes in it, patched up. Oh, hello.
Whoa. Where did you come from? Who are you?
That's a good question, isn't it? My name is Jiken. Isn't that right, KO?
Okay, where are you from? And I don't want just where, I mean when as well, because I'm gonna need you to get specific, because we've traveled a lot recently.
How about I just tell you this? Telemachus sent me.
Oh, I see. Why can't she just be here and help us?
I don't know. I just do what I'm told.
Young, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know what to think at this point.
Can you help us get baby Young home quickly?
I might.
I want to get. I really would like to get to Tokyo quick if we can. I want to see if I can catch Mom before she leaves.
I might be able to help you.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you can help, then lead on.
Okay, I'll help him. I'll do what I can.
Of course. And Buggy, you were told sometime in advance where Young and Kaya would be arriving, what roughly their mission would be, and you've had the time to gather whatever supplies you think would be necessary for them to complete it.
Okay, got it. Do I... this is all on me, or just in whatever I got there in?
No, you can have things that aren't on you. You can have a camp set up, van, guns, weapons, whatever you think might be useful, you can have acquired it.
Okay. I have a campsite set up a little down this trail over here. That's where I have all the equipment to help us, well, for me to help you guys get out of here.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Kentucky Hawkeye, who gave a reroll to both Young and Kaio earlier, and thank you to Kelly, who gives a reroll to everyone, including me.
Thank you. Kelly, why would you do that? I thought you loved me.
Alright, I guess we haven't really slept in a while since that whole craziness, huh? And then we woke up from cryogenically induced sleep. I don't know how restful that is, so maybe a camp is a good idea, Young.
Yeah. Do you trust his camp?
Well, he knows Telemachus.
Yeah, but you trust Telemachus?
I mean, at the moment, who else can we trust? I mean, I can't jump through time and space on my own. We've got to accept help from somewhere. I don't know what went on between the two of you, but I mean, we're not going to be there in time to preserve the timeline unless we accept some kind of help.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trusting you.
And also, my mom's dead. She's not coming back. I want to get to Tokyo before she's spirited away onto a spaceship, so I can at least, I don't know, say something. She might not have gone yet. I don't know when they took her and when they were supposed to bring her back, but I might still be in time.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's get you to your mom.
Well, we should rest up for now. We won't be going anywhere.
Yeah, don't want you passing out again.
Hey, when do I ever pass out?
That one time that you passed out?
I don't remember this.
It's probably because you passed out.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay, I will set up camp as well. I will set up our own camp, if I can.
Yeah, or I'll just try and help find some food.
Okay, so you're setting up your own camp. You're not going back to Jaiken's camp. You're muted.
We're going back to his camp, but
you want to set up your own tent?
Yeah, I'm gonna set up my own tent and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll try and find some food. I doubt I can find anything to feed the pod kids with, but if they're still in pods, then I guess they're kind of sustained anyway.
Only one of them is in the pod. As Minnie Young starts to cry.
How old does Minnie Young look? Like, under a year?
Under a year.
Do you have goats in the Alps?
Goats?
I mean, we can rustle a goat to feed that. I know nothing about kids, but they drink milk, right? What are we gonna feed it? It's gonna keep on crying.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. What do you feed little tiny?
That's why I said we have to find a goat. Or or we steal someone's cows or something. There's got to be some form of agriculture around here.
You gotta do like the birds, and you gotta chew up their food and then feed it to him.
I don't know if he looks old enough for solid food. I don't think you can.
That's why you chew it up.
Yeah, but they don't eat like birds. They have to have like milk or something like non-foody. I don't think you can just chew up bacon and then put that in his mouth. I don't think that
we have bacon.
Exactly, we don't even have bacon.
Would I be an earshot of this?
The whole thing. The whole thing.
I just want to pipe up and say, you might want to try milk.
This is what I'm saying. Do you have any?
I mean, I have dehydrated milk. I don't know if that would be too. It's better than nothing, but I don't know if that'd be too good for them. Doesn't have the nutrients.
Well, can't you just hydrate it?
I don't think that works the same way. I'm gonna go try and find some cattle to rustle when I go looking for food.
Okay, so we're going to do our first rolls of the finale. Young, your camping check will be an assistance roll, so if you succeed, you will give a +1. And Jaiken, your camp check will be the integrity of the camp. No pressure.
Do we need to do condition checks as well?
When you wake up. So what I would like you all to do is on the checks sheet, on your character sheet, you should be able to find camp check in there, except for Kaio, who will go hunting.
Yay! Let's go hunting. Let's go hunting. Yay!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I rustled some cattle, guys.
Well, on a 6, Sam, that's not a success.
Come back, and the camp is on fire.
A kid could do better, and a 4 is in fact a fumble. So this, we can keep that if you want. You do have rerolls. This will be the most ramshackle camp you've seen, and the disadvantage of that would be that you will only recover 2 HP and MP.
I'm reroll. Wait, hold on. No, you're hurting, aren't you, Kaio?
I am half health, kind of.
Okay.
So it could be worse.
I'll spend. Oh, I'm at full HP. Oh yeah, that's because I admitted I was in love. I remember this now.
Yeah, those feelings that you gave us.
Yep, and myself. I will spend one of my rerolls or my reroll. I guess I only have one.
You have 2
You have so
rerolls.
many.
You have 2
I do. I have 2.
You do.
Oh. Well, I will spend one of them then.
On Jaiken's
On his camp check.
Could you please reroll?
It's modern.
Do you want to re-roll that, Buggy?
I might as well.
Yeah, because it wouldn't do anything if I re-rolled it, really.
Okay. Please.
Oh yeah!
On a crit, all HP is restored.
Oh.
Where's the rest? Crit, all HP restored.
For the win.
+1 to your condition the next morning, and all of your MP is restored as well.
Amazing.
Okay, so then, on the 11 hunting check, okay, Bavarian Alps. Trying to think of food natural to the Bavarian Alps, and I haven't got a clue, but they got an awful lot of sausage out there. So you can find a goat or a pig or something?
Okay, I want to try and find a goat, I guess a female goat. We need to try and get some milk from somewhere for this damn baby.
You can find a ewe.
So basically, I steal the sheep alive from whatever poor farmer's field it belongs to. I'm just going to try and, lead it back to our camp probably with some old crumb of some very stale rations or food that I've left in like my pocket or my backpacks. Come on, little good sheep, come on.
Here, boy.
Guys, I found a sheep. I think we could use the sheep.
Oh, I thought you were saying you found a sheep. No, I was
No.
gonna say, do you not know what a sheep looks like, Kaio? Do they not have sheep?
Looks like? Hey, excuse me, I'm a city girl, but I know what a sheep looks like. And I
Do you
have
know
one.
what sound a sheep makes too?
I hardly see why that's necessary. Look, you're from the Alps. Why don't you milk the sheep, young?
What makes you think I know how to milk a sheep? Wait, who milks a sheep?
I mean,
This is like-
someone's gonna have to milk the sheep. I know I'm gonna do it. I haven't really seen many sheep face to face until today.
But also, like, you do know that, like, when you milk a sheep, you can't drink the milk straight from the sheep, right?
I mean, isn't that what people used to do? As long as you do it straight away, it's fresh, right?
I don't know how this all works. I just know there's a process.
Jaiken, do you know anything about drinking fresh sheep milk?
Yeah, it needs to be pasteurized.
But as long as the sheep is healthy and doesn't seem to have worms, surely it's fine.
How do you know it doesn't have worms, though?
I want to appraise the sheep for worms.
Oh, man.
Can I judge how healthy the sheep is, Scrap?
I mean, yes, you can. This will be a monster knowledge check.
Aha! These monsters we call sheep.
Yeah, level 1 monster akin to the potted
Nature's
plant.
monsters.
Hey, I know shit about sheep, guys.
You do know your sheep facts. On an 11, that is... how good a success is that? It's quite good. An 11 is as good as a pro. So you appraise this sheep and you decide it looks healthy. It's got all its teeth, all its fetlocks are nice and everything. It looks well groomed. Could be some sort of prize sheep that you've stolen. And probably it doesn't have worms.
Okay, so in my expert opinion, I don't think the sheep has worms. So I think it's fine. We just milk the sheep. It's better than nothing. Feed the kid. It'll stop crying. Be fine. And if you start feeling wobbly, tell me.
I mean, okay, I'll attempt to milk the sheep.
I'm gonna pet the sheep. I'm just gonna tell you guys, I don't really feel comfortable killing the sheep for dinner after we've milked it. That feels like a betrayal of trust, so I think the sheep's just gonna camp with us for tonight, and I'll put it back in the morning.
I'll start making him a bed.
Look into her lovely brown eyes. I can't kill this.
So
That's the first time you've ever said that, Kaio.
But she's providing life to the child version of you, you know? I'm sure Simba said something about this.
So, Kaio, to animal handling, essentially, I'm going to get you to roll a negotiation roll. And Young, to do the milking, I would like a delicate work, please.
Oh, perfect.
I'm not very good at negotiating with sheep.
The sheep seems a bit skittish.
I'm really sorry. I did just say I wouldn't kill you.
And on a 9, you're pretty good. You're pretty good at, milking the sheep. You get a milk. You get milk. There is a...
1 milks, please.
Exactly. You get possibly 1 milks.
Perfect.
And with
I
that...
shall...
Go on.
No. I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna immediately give it to Young.
Young squared.
Yes, Young squared. Oh my gosh, that's the same joke.
So, you will be, I'm gonna carry across your delicate work check. So it's pretty good, you have, I don't know what you've collected it in, maybe a cup or something, and you're just sort of pouring it on Young, and Young's drinking most of it. It's going all over him, but, it's okay.
No, wait, in agricultural class, I read something like if you soak like a clean piece of fabric in the milk and then it can kind of drink it off of that. This was a very helpful agricultural class I went to, clearly.
So,
What are you talking about?
Kaio,
I mean...
Kaio, the animal husbandry expert.
Yeah.
Hey guys, finale skills.
Oh boy. Jenkins gonna do that thing where he just like pinches the bridge of his nose and shakes his head.
Well, you don't know how to do with a baby?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, you have been zero help, by the way.
No
Hey,
right.
hey.
You have no right to do the bridge pinch. If anything, none of us deserve to do a bridge pinch. Let's
You
just
might be-
sleep. I want to sleep, and I'm gonna march into my tent with mini me in my pod. Don't speak to me or my child ever again.
Since we are sleeping, let's figure out how well we slept. Could you each please do me a condition check?
Always.
Oh.
I
I'm
have
so
nightmares about sheep.
Excellent.
You know
so
you have a reroll.
you
Yeah,
do.
but-
You at this stage, Rachel, you have 3 rerolls. Everyone has a d6 except for Sammy, who has 2 d6.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a reroll then. Fine. And we get to add +1 to these anyway.
Thank you very much, Bakura Zarefa, who helped us out with that.
Thank you.
And also Kelly, who bought you a d6, Sam, so you would stop being angry at her.
So with my
bribery.
+1 from the Great Camp, that brings it up to a 7.
Okay, so yeah, you all get a +1 as well. If you scored more than a 10, you can increase one of your dice by a dice increment for 1 day. So to do that, you head over to the stats page. You should see Strength, Intelligence, Dexterity, Spirit with dice next to them. You can increase one of those by 1. Or even better, actually, in condition, next to condition. If you need to put condition in the box there, if you put the number that you rolled in the box, that would be fantastic. And if greater than 10, you can click add bonus 2 and add it to one of them.
I'm so happy that KO's mini KO is in a pod. That makes life so much easier.
Yes, it does. But Young, you sleep soundly, despite
Yeah, I sleep like a baby.
as does the baby.
Oh no. No, I'd rather the baby sleep like a rock, please. I don't want the baby to
We're
sleep
really
like a
bad
baby.
with-
Like a rock. Not breathing.
Yes.
No, it was fine. The sheep was fine.
We're getting close to some dark jokes there, so let's move away quickly. Let's.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Kaio, you did not sleep so well, despite the pod making things easier. What disturbed you in the night?
I mean, the really wholesome side of me likes to think the sheep got cold because it's from a very fancy family, and it crawled into her tent for cuddles. And she's not used to sleeping next to a sheep. However, I think it's probably more the fact that she has just found out she is a clone, a battle-ready clone at that, who has little disease resistance. She just watched her mother's corpse be overtaken by a black gloopy sentient disease, and she is thousands of miles away from where she needs to get this baby back to, and the possible last time she'll ever actually be able to speak to her mum while she's alive. That probably sums it up.
That sums it up quite well. And we can wake in the morning. The camp is still where it is, and yeah.
I'm gonna build a little fire.
Do you have any food for us to eat?
Yeah, I have some rations. I got, like I said, the dehydrated milk, a classic. I got a few eggs, and I think I have some bratwurst from an area. I can't remember where I got it from, but hey, it's edible.
I mean, with those, you could probably make a decent scrambled eggs or an omelet. Omelets are very good.
I'm just wondering why you have eggs, but you don't have milk.
I have dehydrated milk. It's milk without the liquid.
Yeah, it's much cheaper and doesn't go off for a long time. Come on, you've lived in a flat situation, young.
Yeah, but I didn't have eggs and not milk.
But eggs don't go off for bait. You can keep eggs for forever. It's fine.
All right. You're not in America where you can't keep eggs forever.
You don't even need to put them in the fridge. What are you talking about? It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the Peruvian Alps. It's colder than where I live.
Okay, well, who's gonna make breakfast? I'm not making breakfast.
I'll
I
do
milked it to eat last night. Oh, okay,
I'll
great.
help. I'll do something for a change.
Woo.
Yeah, why did Telemachus send you, by the way?
Where is she?
She wants me to help guide you guys.
Well, that's cryptic.
Oh my gosh.
That's all I was told. Again, if I knew more, I would tell you.
Why is your sister so vague?
I don't know. I don't think she can't be a sister of mine. She's so cryptic, and we all know if I'm anything, it's not cryptic.
I mean, you are pretty vague, but not quite in the same way.
What do you mean I'm vague? I'm never vague. I always say what I mean.
And I just give him like a shoulder bump, like, I'm kidding, oh my god.
Oh. And that's like right when his face like turns like bright red. This is gonna go away. I'm gonna go milk that sheep again to feed my child.
Oh, I'm making the eggs. I'm doing that thing that those chefs do. Like this is it. Shh. Shh. Just throwing everything in the air.
Sure, let's have a cooking check. There is.
Oh crap! That's a thing. Alright.
Fairly sure there's cooking in here somewhere.
Cooking.
Perhaps not. Okay, so we'll use a camp check for it then.
Alright. Please be good. It was not good.
That was not good.
I didn't use enough seasoning.
That is a fumble. That is almost certainly burnt.
Have we had 2 fumble points at this point from the fumbles?
They're not fumbles, they're technical fumbles.
Okay.
You only get
Oh,
points when
man.
you actually roll double ones.
Oh, I'm just acting the fool.
No, don't. You got it on the floor. Oh, now there's pine needles in it.
That's extra vitamins.
I don't think you can eat those. There's a reason they're a very successful tree. I think it's because people don't eat them.
You know, how often have you been out in the wilderness here, Jaikin?
What day is it?
Is this your first time out here?
I look at my wrist like I'm looking at a watch, but there's no watch. Yes.
You know, I wish we had those frittatas right now.
I know, I miss Oma.
I miss Oma too.
He would have been much more useful, by the way. I'm pretty sure he would have.
That's so rude.
Oof. Oof.
Jaikin, it's okay. Everything's fine. I'm pleased you're here. I was better than no one being here. But maybe we should just like head to the nearest town, grab a subway, and then carry on to drop baby Young home.
Yeah.
I
don't
like
think
this
these eggs
plan.
are good.
Thank you very
I haven't-
much to Kentucky Hawkeye, who donates a re-roll to both Young and Kaio, and also offers you the Future Farmers of America manual.
Oh,
I must
went
have read that at Agriculture Club, despite being
I
in
love
Japan.
Sam went to one of those schools. I know.
Okay, guys, let's get packed up and get on the road.
Okay.
I can probably send the sheep home while we're at it. I feel bad leaving her out here.
Yeah, did you at least leave a note that said, like, we're in desperate need of milk. We have a baby and don't know what to do. Oh,
I
right.
figured they might not even realize. I took her late last night. We'll give her back this morning. They won't even know.
They're farmers. They don't ever sleep.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Well, we'll just have to be sneaky then, and I'll just throw the sheep over the fence and we'll run.
I don't know what you mean by we, but you can go ahead and do that, Kyle.
Fine. Okay, I'm going to go and return Candy Floss, and then I'll be back.
You just... Oh my... Okay. Bye,
Did you
Kyle.
name the sheep?
Yes. If I don't kill the animal, I name it. That's how hunters do it. I'm gonna go take Candy back. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take Candy back.
Okay, so why don't you give me a stealth roll and a hard exercise roll? Because if I understand your plan correctly, you're planning to chuck a sheep over a fence.
Gently.
Still.
Okay.
Go heave.
Stealth. Where you at? There you are. 9.
Like a pro.
Yeah. Now for sheep tossing. 3.
So you can get all the way to the fence, near on silently, with Candy, who is following you, suspecting that you might have more snacks or something. But when it comes to the actual goat, sheep lifting, it's heavy. That's a heavy goat.
Candy, you weigh so much. You're so pampered. Okay, is there a gate or something?
There
I
is
could
a
just
gate.
really quietly just try and usher her through and then leg it.
There is a gate, but there's also someone leaning on the gate.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna head towards them with Candy like, oh, I found your sheep. I think she must have got out. I found her wandering in the woods.
Oh, hello! Yes, no, I've been missing my sheep. This is a fantastic news.
She's really sweet. What's her name? I've been calling her Candy Floss because she's really soft and very affectionate and sweet.
Yeah, that sounds like a Western, North English accent. No, we called her Argon.
That's also a very nice name.
We were very worried about where she was. Hans and Adolf up in the woods looking for her now.
Oh, it's a good thing I found her then. She seems to be alright. I don't think she got stuck in any snares or anything. She seems pretty clean.
Pretty clean, except, oh no, what have you been laying in? Oh dear, and she's going to a competition next weekend, and she just takes out a break.
Oh no.
Oh, I better let the boys know. Thank you so much. Would you like to stop for tea?
Oh, that's alright. We should really get going. I need to go find my my hiking buddies.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Please do have a safe journey and a safe hiking trip this far up. Well done. Good luck to you.
Thank you. And I just kind of hike off.
Okay, so let's see. What have we got here? We've got more things coming in. There's all sorts of more things. Thank you, Levi, who gives... Wesley Matthews sends Young and Kaio a reroll each, along with a baby care pamphlet from Doc Knoll's office. It would seem there's a lot of love coming from previous adventures today. And also, Tater shows the love with 2d6 for Young. Kaio, you're currently sitting on like 5 or 6 rerolls.
Oh, I feel like a god. But I won't for long, no doubt. And I try and join up with the other two, like, okay, the sheep issue is dealt with.
How'd that go?
It went really well. It turns out I can't negotiate with sheep, but I'm really good at talking to farmers.
I think you're just good at talking to people, Kyle.
From a little way up the mountain, you can hear the sound of a loud bell ringing, and Hans Adolf, die Abendessen ist fertig!
Oh no, their dinner's ready. We should probably get going. We don't want to run into Hans. I don't trust him still. I still don't know who he is, too.
Yeah, who is Hans even working for, and where is he from? Like, I never quite understood that.
I mean,
is Hans just another version of Telemachus, or like Telemachus?
Oh my gosh, probably.
Although he seemed a bit more scatty than Telemachus was. Maybe he works for her as a subsidiary kind of thing. Anyway, we should really get moving. Come on. Chop, chop.
Okay, my goodness.
And we head on, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's make a travel check as we go down through the mountains. We are on mountainous terrain, which has a target number.
Hold on. Because we selected terrain specialties when we leveled up.
You did.
And
we did?
We did. And it turns out I never assigned mine.
Well,
wait, where is this at?
It's under terrain. Or did I assign mine? No, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't either.
Oh, it's because we didn't put them in terrain yet. At the level we got, we put them in weather modifiers. So I think mine is in hot, so KO's good with hot weather.
I'm good with strong wind.
Anyway, that's a nice little aside. Down the mountain we go.
Down the mountain, it is a travel check of target number 10.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a 5. I guess I have quite a few rerolls.
You have very, very
that's
many.
A 9.
Rerolls.
Okay, I'll use a reroll. That's a 6. I'm destined to fall on my face.
You do have some d6s as well. Sam has 4 d6s at this point.
This is the finale. I
do.
want to save them for something that isn't walking down a hill.
I mean, that's completely against the nature of Ryuutama. We're trying to play this game right, Rachel. Haven't you noticed all season?
I feel so attacked right now. These D6 scraps, that make you happy. Just
No,
trying to
you
take
don't have
power
to
away
use
from
your
me.
d6. You don't have to use your d6. I'm totally joking. You can indeed stumble down this mountain. Young, you are making your way down the mountain. Since you only rolled a 10 and you're an experienced hiker, we'll say that this is challenging for you, but you're doing fine. And as you look back at Kaio and Jaiken, they're just... Well, how do you look? Are you I think, hang on, let's have a look. Failed travel checks. How bad what can I do to you?
Oh god.
Young's probably too worried about Kaio and how horrible she's doing to actually do well going down this.
Well, as you managed just about right, Kaio, Jaiken, this is a difficult hike. You're gonna be spraining an ankle or something like that because a failed travel check, according to the rules, is half HP.
Well, there goes that lovely camp check we made, guys. It was fun.
Oh boy.
It's alright, we're totally gonna find another blue dragon to heal us if we get in a fight. Everything's fine.
What's happening?
Yeah, you'll just have to admit your love for Young.
Round up.
Okay. Is that 8?
Yep.
Alright. Math is not my strong suit.
Fair. But you will all get to the bottom. Please describe exactly how you hurt yourselves.
I'm just seeing horror movie scenes in my head right now. I think KO started, when you're going down a sheer slope and you start going a bit too fast, but you can't stop yourself, and the only way to kind of keep yourself going is to actually start going faster, and then you run faster, and you run faster. So basically, she just completely got away with herself, and eventually just, fell flat, but with her arms up, holding baby KO, and just, slid toboggan style on her face, and has just, skinned her arms and her legs, and just generally looks a bit awful.
Oof.
It's all right, I got it.
Is there snow on the ground here?
No. Just a difficult hike. Rocky, maybe moss,
Okay.
maybe some water here and there.
Okay.
If you want to generate slip is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna slip on a wet rock, and then I'm just gonna proceed to roll down, and slam into a tree. And I got nothing to hold up, and I'm just gonna put a hand up saying, "Ow!" And then just get up and figure out what to do next.
Well, since you're not traveling so well, but your condition is good, I would like you to make me a direction check. Your direction check is versus the topography plus the weather. The weather is calm. So this is another difficulty 10, but let's see if you can remember where you parked your van at the base of this hike, or whatever vehicle it is you've got.
Chaikin knows nothing.
That is a 6. There are rerolls and d6s.
I feel like I'm gonna need to use one reroll. I need to find this van.
I wanna find your van.
Please.
That's a
We're rolling
7.
finale rolls today.
A 7 does not beat the target number of
Oh my
10.
god.
Use a d6.
That's true.
Okay. Is that just a regular D6?
Yeah, just roll the d6 and we'll add it to the answer.
You know, I don't think I want to go back to my van all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Can you give him one of my d6s?
Of course I can.
Thank you. Thank you, Sammy.
So we're up to 8. That's
Thank
good.
you.
That's
Oh.
good. You suddenly you see something that looks familiar. Perhaps it's a bush that looks like Shirley Bassey. Maybe it's a strange star-shaped clearing or something like that. But as soon as you see it, you remember. The van is this way, and you can head down towards the van. As you are walking through the trees, though, roll me a perception check, everyone.
I'm great at these. I'm gonna roll so well. Oh, I wasn't actually too bad.
That's pretty good. That's 10.
Oh, even better, Sammy.
10 and 11, like pros. Perhaps you two are becoming wary, or maybe one of you's learned that you're actually some sort of warrior clone. But you notice that some kind of creature is tracking you in the woods nearby. It's like ghosting alongside your path.
I go to draw my katana, then I feel sad because it's on the floor of a spaceship somewhere. And then I take out my wakizashi, just kind of like, okay, something's following us.
I hide behind Kaio.
I just like try to stand in front and do like the thing where you just like put your hand in front of them, like back. Try to like help a bit.
I appreciate this, but I think maybe we should move faster. I don't know. If you say there's a van, maybe we should get to a van, and then even we can run it over if we need to.
Yeah, I like that idea way much better. The van's over there.
Okay, let's run.
Let's boogie.
We're running. Fantastic. Since we are running, could you all please make me a hard exercise to try and get away?
I guess a little bit.
Thank you, Rock.
Why dice don't like?
So, used to this terrain, Young flies off over this hiking territory. Kaio doesn't do too bad, struggling to keep up, but it's almost like you're being tailed by a child. As behind.
That's even creepier.
Oh my god.
No. Jaiken is the child, as their role is as good as a kid. That's the book definition of how the role is. So. Thank you, Kentucky Hawkeye, who gives 2 extra HP for Jaiken.
Hey.
You look like you just got a bit healthier. I think you're fine. I'll take that as a yes. Come on, let's run.
I'm running.
Throw us the car keys.
Oh my god.
I think space has made us like super bad people.
Oh god. Okay, so yeah, I'm just fumbling around trying to run.
Yeah, well, the hard exercise tells us exactly what happened. Now, thank you. Did I mention that you also got a reroll, Jaiken? Levi gave you a Jaiken? Yeah, I did say that. I did. So when you get to the bottom, eventually, Jaiken's looking fairly poorly. But the van, as you approach it, 2 men walk around from the back of the van.
Am I gonna know them?
Not the right time.
They are carrying Berettas.
What is that other than a small hat?
Gun.
Okay.
I'm not gonna know these guys, am I?
Nope.
Do
Oh,
they
boy.
look familiar to us?
Nope.
Okay, we don't have time for this. Who are you? What are you doing here?
We are sent with special contracts. Hand over the young ones and you can go.
What young ones?
I never liked that TV
Me?
show much.
Do you want me?
No,
I'm
no.
young. I am 1.
Yeah, he's actually also a young one. Like, you're gonna have to be suspicious. Suspicious? I mean specific. Freudian slip.
He sort of like casually fires a shot at the ground around you and is like, I'm not here to play.
Are you here to kill babies? Is that what you're about? How did you fall so far, man?
No, you are not supposed to be here, I am told. You are some
No.
sort of terrorist from another place, and you are not allowed to deliver your children. I must take them back to my conclave. So, hand over, or we get messy.
What the dog said.
Yeah.
I agree.
Look, it doesn't need to get messy. Do we look like terrorists? I'm carrying a baby.
Please make a negotiation.
Why? Why can't I have more points in this? Where's it gone? Oh, God.
You never know. Perhaps child snatcher. Appearances can be deceiving.
I mean... Deacon, who are these people?
I got no clue.
I thought you were supposed to know everything.
Doesn't mean I do.
Well, who would want to kill us?
Yeah.
I just do the
You know, you're acting very casual for this situation. You
Do you know how many times I've had a gun pointed at me?
Probably 0, I'm assuming.
You'd be surprised.
Wait, where is you planning to take these kids if we did give them to you?
That is not really your business. You just need to hand over, then you can do whatever. Honestly, it may be easier for me if we have fight and I kill you, but I give you a chance because I'm nice guy.
I'm not sure about this. You're willing to place a baby in harm's way? That doesn't seem very nice. I don't know if I can give this kid to you. This is basically my sister.
That's exactly what you would say.
What else is she supposed to say?
I can't fight while I'm carrying a kid pod.
Give me the baby.
You know, you sound very casual when somebody's pointing a gun at you.
Yeah, I think it's in my blood. But they have... Okay, hold on just a second, guys. I'm sure we can reach an agreeable arrangement. And I take a few steps closer, just kind of hands up.
As you approach, they both sort of step back and point their guns at you.
Look, we can come quietly. No one needs to get hurt. Why didn't you just take us to wherever you want to? If we're terrorists, surely you want to lock us up. You don't have to kill us. We could admit to war crimes or give you information.
Make me a negotiation.
Okay. Where's it gone? Seriously, where's it gone? I'm gonna add D6 to this.
So that becomes a 12. And a 12, I believe, is yes, you're probably famous in your town for negotiation. This means that he's sort of like the one who's done all the talking so far lowers his gun and says, "Alright, maybe you don't seem like terrorists. Still, not good for mercenary to pull out on job."
It's okay. You can take us with you. We'll be your prisoners. Just don't hurt the kids, okay? Take us to...
No. I do not want extra complications, honestly. Give
Trust
me
me,
the
we're not
commission fee
complicated.
that I will lose for failing this mission, and I'll let you go.
Hey, Scrat, how close are we to our van? Or are they in between us and our van?
Yeah, they sort of walked around the back of the van as you guys were approaching.
I mean, I don't have any cash on me right now. Like, if you can drive us to a cash point, I can draw some out. And I'll give you whatever, that's fine. Surely if you take us back, that's a valuable asset. You'll get the kids and us. I just want to go wherever these kids go. I don't want to leave them alone, okay?
He seems to come to a decision after a long moment. Okay. You come with us. We'll take you back to our compound. But we'll have to blindfold you. You cannot know where it is. It is secret science facility.
Oh boy.
Yes. Kyle,
What do we do? Do we go with this?
what other choice do we have?
Thank
I
you,
brought a
Potato
knife to
Hollow.
a gunfight.
Thank you, Potato Hollow, who gives a reroll to everyone.
Okay, well, I've got a counter suggestion for you. We will come with you to your compound. We will be your prisoners, whatever, but I'm not taking my eyes off these kids, which means no blindfold, but you can stick me in the back of a van. I don't care. Just, I don't trust you. I
Okay.
gotta keep an eye on these kids.
Okay. 3 of you get in back of van. My associate drive you. I drive the other van.
Okay. Okay, I'm pleased we could come
And-
to an arrangement.
The babies stay with us.
Please be careful with my van.
Don't worry, he learned to drive in Siberia.
Oh
Perfect.
no.
Okay.
Throw him the keys.
Okay. So they bundle you in the back of your van. The one starts to... They close the door, you hear the audible click and a lock. And then they get in the front and start up the engine. As they start driving, just ahead, bursting out of the undergrowth, you see a small armoured car, which the other person is driving, appear in the road in front of you.
Okay. Armored car. Well, this got real.
Okay, look, I'm gonna close this hatch now. You cannot see. Closes the window.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's think about it this way. We're all together. We're not shackled. We don't have blindfolds, and we've still got the babies.
And you're the real Kyle, right?
Yes. I mean, I was hoping this was one of those vans which you could get to the front from the back, but it isn't. So I might have to do something stupid.
What are you thinking, Kyle?
I need to get in the front, one way or another.
What are you thinking, Kyle?
Oh boy.
Well, if I can't get in from here, I'm gonna have to find a way to Jimmy open the back door whilst we're moving. Climb around the side of the vehicle to the passenger seat, get in there, take out the guy in the front seat, and then take control of the vehicle. Is that a plan?
That's a really stupid idea, Kyle.
Yeah. Do you have any better ones? Because I kind of don't want to do it.
I got nothing.
I mean, why can't we just jump out of the back?
Because we won't have a way to get away. The guy's got an armored car. He could just turn around and run us over.
I mean, there's places armored cars can't go. I also don't know what is surrounding us right now.
I mean, hopefully just roads, right? And trees. The other option is far less, I guess, clean. Could make a commotion. He opens the thing to look at us, and I stab him in the face.
Now, the nice thing about Kaio's negotiation check earlier is that they were so convincing that the two mercenaries did not check the back of the van, assuming that you would comply.
What's in the back of the
So
van?
whatever Jaiken had in the back of the van is still there.
So dehydrated milk.
You know, you laugh. But yes, I'm gonna have rope. And a shit ton of weapons.
Wow, Telemachus came packing, huh?
Oh, you know it. I'm gonna have. It's gonna be a couple different guns, like a handgun.
Oh.
A few blades.
Okay, I'll go for a blade. I don't really use guns. I've never picked one up in my life, and I don't plan to now.
I'll take a gun.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry. I meant to mute myself before I did that.
It's fine, it was cute.
I feel like we'll have a better chance of getting out of here alive if we have a high-speed vehicle to get away in.
Sorry to disappoint you about the van, but
Hey, it's better than no van.
you're
Guys,
not wrong.
Okay, so guys, we need a plan. I still don't know if we can bash through from this side. And if we take him out, like if we did get him through the little hatch, that's gonna send us careering off the road. And as far as we're concerned, we could be on the side of a mountain and we could all fall to our deaths. But
That is true.
Are there any assault rifles in here?
oh my god.
What did you say?
Young
has used an assault rifle before. Thank you very much. And he did not
Kaio
miss.
is just horrified by
Yeah.
guns. It's fine, which is ironic.
there's one.
Okay, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna hit the butt against the panel and see if I can. You know, those gauntlets would have come in real handy right now.
Yeah, they would. So would my laser sword.
Oh, this is true. Oh, that's very actually that's really true.
Please
But
make
yeah, can I try to bash?
hard exercise. On an 11, you can smash that panel straight through. The car swerves as the driver jumps like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I'm gonna shoot.
Roll me an accuracy check from the back of the van. We'll give you +4 on it because you're so close range. And he's driving, so he can't dodge.
Okay, so is this close to a shotgun? Because that's all I have in.
We can totally update it.
sure
Just
the
rename
mechanics
it.
are
The
the
mechanics are nearly identical. So just
Okay, so is it a +4 from the -2? So it'd be a +2, or is it a +4?
that's
from
exactly
0?
correct. +2, +4 from the -2.
Okay. 10.
A 10 will hit this driver. He slumps forward. The horn presses loudly.
Jaiken, take the wheel!
I go take the wheel.
How?
Can
That's
you
a good-
squeeze through the gap?
Can I squeeze through?
We can find out. Delicate work.
Yeah, I'll try to squeeze through.
Can I help by shoving his butt?
Hard exercise. If you get higher than an 8, we'll give +1.
Would you say it was a delicate work?
Delicate work.
I got an 8.
7.
So you got an 8, which is pretty good. You can get most of the way through. You're still kind of stuck in the window, but you can reach the steering wheel as it veers precariously close to a barrier on the side of the road.
Okay. I'll take hold of the wheel and just try to not swerve it.
What have you all done? What have you all done with the kids? since one of you is holding a gun and the other one's trying to push someone through a window.
I mean,
Well, I had the kids last. Right, I believe.
I imagine we secured them in like a corner or something.
Say, but you just took a gun and like.
Yeah, no, I think you would have like put them down and like.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, what did you just?
I don't know. I've never done this before.
Yeah, and you shouldn't start now. This isn't you.
No, it's not. But I mean, they threatened me.
It's fine. It's fine.
They threatened you, and they threatened you.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's just keep the guns on the down low. Sure, I need to get into the front. That guy's going to be coming after us. We need to turn this thing around and get away from it as fast as we can.
If you'd like to do another hard exercise, if you get a 8 or more, you can push Jaiken the rest of the way through. Jaiken, you can now see through that front window. You can see the armored car slowing down.
It's short enough.
It's slowing down.
I'm trying.
The armored car. Big trouble ahead.
Young, can you try and widen this opening a bit?
I mean, you got mad at me last time.
Yeah, but you just bashed that. This is different. Widen the opening. We're not killing someone.
Well.
Please don't kill me.
I'm gonna try to punch the little hole thingy. The other side of it.
Try and
I
bend
think
it.
you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Hard exercise. Chat saying so many rerolls. So many rerolls.
Yeah, and I'm speaking of so many rerolls, I'm going to use one of mine.
Oh, an 8. That's what we need.
Yeah, happy with an 8?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm happy with an 8.
On an 8, you can just about widen it enough for Jaiken to get through with a difficulty 8 delicate work.
Whew.
So another delicate work.
Yes, please.
Do I have a...
You've got rerolls. There's D6s that you can gift. There's all sorts of nice things.
Can I use one of my rerolls? I gotta make sure this van don't crash.
Sure, you can use a reroll.
Once he's got through the gap, could I also try and squeeze through to sit in the passenger seat?
9?
On a 9, you can squeeze through, but as you do so, you let go of the steering wheel and the car begins to drift. Can you make me a dodge roll to get the car back control of the car?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. 7.
So you get reasonable good control of it, you just about bring it back round, and as you do, you see the armoured car has slowed down dramatically as the van crashes into it heavily.
We gotta go!
We gotta, what they said.
Tater gives you another reroll, Jaiken.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Tater.
Young, if you make sure the kids are secure, if you want to sit in the passenger seat, I can probably... does your van, Jaiken, does it have like a skylight?
It does, but it's like in the front section.
That's
like,
fine.
The cab.
That's fine. Young, if you sit in the front passenger seat, I can stand like with one leg on the edge of each seat, and I can like stick out through the top of the skylight, and I can try and defend us a bit. You're better at driving than I am, in case we lose the wheel again.
So.
Sorry.
Yeah, but how are you going to defend us?
Currently, Young and Kaio are in the back seat. Jaiken is in the front. The armored car counts as the front line for the rear line for the opposite vehicle. There's no melee attacks in this combat encounter that we're going to enter. Young and Kaio, if you'd like to get into the front before the combat starts, I can give you a difficulty 8 delicate work now to try and do so.
I'm gonna... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What I mean, Young, is I can use a... I feel like I can use a rifle as well, okay? I was clearly trained for the damn thing.
Are you sure you want to? I can do it.
I'd rather I did it than you, okay? At least this is what I was built to do. You don't have to do this. Okay.
And like some sort of ninja warrior, Kaio slips through this hole with great ease.
Show off.
I'm gonna add a d6 to that.
You want to be in the front as well? Everyone wants to be in the front?
Yeah, I decided after Kaio said she's gonna take the thing, I decided, well, actually, no, I'm gonna sit...
Because you're in the back with all the guns.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm assuming I grabbed one and went through with it.
Does a gun only have a range, like, if I'm in the back and I have a gun, can I hit their back? Or does it have a limited range? Okay, then I'll stay in the back.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep the kids secure, I guess?
Yeah, that was the intention.
And I will position myself kind of coming out the top of the skylight, a bit like, I guess, Furiosa or something, like a turret, and just be kind of ready. We need to turn this van around.
So, can everyone please roll me an initiative roll?
I always do bad at these. Come on. That's so average, it hurts. Wait, can we add d6s to initiative rolls? If I would say if I had a d6.
You don't have a d6, but I guess you technically could. You do have a ton of re-rolls, though.
Yeah, but rolling to get higher than an 8 is actually quite hard, because that's... An 8 is average.
Kinda average.
It's better than a 4.
I'll give you my d6.
I'll give you a reroll then.
Oh, right now?
Yes, you need it!
I do. I very much do. My heart.
Hey, we're a team, buddy. 10s could be worse.
So, we've got Kaio on a 10. And the reason that you might want to re-roll this, Jake, and the reason they're worrying so much about their initiative is in this game, initiative doesn't just determine your turn order, it also determines how difficult you are to hit.
Oh, yeah. That's just another reroll.
Can I spend my own reroll, please?
Of course you can.
Oh no, you guys!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Kao's gonna be hollering to try and make attention be on her as she sticks out the top of this car.
Jiken did not show up today.
I'm a bit worried that Jiken is also the one driving the van.
Yeah, funny thing. So,
I'm trying my best, guys.
At the moment, none of you are going first. We're happy with that. Good. The mercenary in the car in front sort of leans out of the window of this armored car and fires backwards with what looks like a handgun. They were firing at Kaio, who was making a lot of noise. So that does not hit, as it's an 8.
Nope.
Oh, I should put guns in all your inventory, shouldn't I? I should make sure you've all got that. Have we all updated our names and stuff?
Oh, I didn't put the name in.
Okay, cool. Which preset did you use?
The fighting minstrel.
Awesome. Should be awesome at this then. This would be great.
If the dice want to agree with me, I will be.
Oh, I'm sure they'll agree eventually.
Sock on wood on that one.
Okay, so what skills do guns use again? Is it int dex?
Let me just check.
Yeah, it's int dex -2 for accuracy, and then damage is dex +8, I believe. That's what mine says.
Dex. Yep.
+8.
It's a gun, Sam. It hurts. Hey,
that was Rachel, not Sam.
Sorry,
I don't
sorry.
have that British.
Sorry, Sam. I was still stuck on the you have hands from last week.
I mean,
My bad.
so does a longbow, but that only gets +1.
Okay, yeah, so that's -2.
I guess that's +9 for me because I'm a fight type.
Yes, it would be. You would get your standard bonuses, as would the fighting minstrel. The fighting minstrel who does not have bows, but there we go. Cool. So you all have guns now.
Nice. Okay, was that their turn?
That was their turn. So next will be Kaio.
I'm gonna try and shoot back, I guess, through the windshield of that vehicle. I mean, it is armored, but I want to just see if a shot can get through. I'm not amazing with guns though, so we'll see. Oh my god.
You rolled a total of... That's a Wakizashi.
Oh, it's labeled that. I changed the settings to bow. It's just still called Wakizashi.
Okay, cool. So that does not hit. A 1 surprisingly does not hit.
What a shocker. Okay, I missed that.
And the way combat works in this is a lot like RPG combat. Hang on a minute, we're in combat. I haven't put on any combat music. I'm the worst.
So are we essentially in the back lines of both combat?
You are in the back and front lines. They are in their back line. And it's a
Okay.
lot like a Final Fantasy VII style RPG where everyone has a turn, and you can all do your pose stance and run in and shoot from the back or whatever you do. The actions you can take are attack, defend, so you reduce the damage that you take from being hit by one, and you can take damage for other people. Kaio Young, your driver has only got 5 int, you can take damage for other people. But you have to be in the same line as them.
Okay.
What about items?
Yes, items. Let's go around and do some items. I've forgotten them the last couple of times. That's like my favourite part of this fighting system. So, let's go around. What we do is we think of something that could be around. So I will start us off. I will say that in the back seat of the armoured car, there is a... there's a tyre iron.
Nice.
So let's go around. Rachel.
Okay, I'm gonna say that this particular path we're driving along has lots of low-hanging branches over the top of the road that could be potentially brought down.
Yeah, branches, lovely. Dugan, why don't you give us something?
I'm in the front. Because of me getting shoved through, one of the windshield got a little smashed, so there might be like shards of glass.
Glass, lovely. And these aren't things that you can use to attack. You can use them as distractions though to improve your attack. So that's just cool. Glass. And Young.
There's some like, this is an old van, right? So there's some like metal, scraps of metal. Pointy metals, please.
Metal scrap. Lovely. That'll
My
do
van's
it.
a hoopty.
So, next in the initiative order then is Young.
Oh, really? Wait, I thought Kaya would be ahead of me.
I've already been. I've missed.
Oh, you missed? Oh, how sad. I was definitely paying attention. I'm going to... So, can I, like... I kind of wanted to put the scraps of metal... This does not work at all, but I want to put the scraps of metal down the... What's it called?
Barrel?
Barrel, thank you. The barrel of the gun, and then fire a shot.
Sure.
Do I get a plus
anime,
one
works.
for that?
You do.
Yeah.
Physics
Okay.
says you shouldn't, but you do get...
Right? Yeah, I know.
Anime
really
says
shouldn't.
you do.
Oh my gosh.
You
Didn't even help.
do have rerolls and d6s.
Yeah, I do. Oh, but I use them. I need them. I roll so bad all the time. I'm gonna re-roll though. Oh shoot, I don't know what's there.
That's 12. So a 12 hits.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I need to roll damage. I forgot about that portion. 9?
9. That is the lowest damage you can do with this gun. Are you happy?
No, I'm not happy, but I'm not going to spend my last reroll on this, so I will accept it.
Okay. Next is Jaiken.
So I'm gonna take the handgun, smash the window next to me, and like just reach my arm out and do that like sideways shot and try to shoot him.
Sure thing.
Accuracy?
Yes, that's exactly right. Accuracy on the handgun.
Huh?
Ooh, that's a 2. You happy with it?
No, but I got no choice.
You've got a reroll.
I do?
Yeah, you got another one donated. Tater's been going nuts.
Oh, gee, thank you. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's go for it.
We believe in you.
I wish somebody. Oh, the dice went.
Thank you, Kelly, who throws more rerolls at Sam.
Oh,
Thank you, Kelly. You're the best.
RNGesus is not on my side tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does not hit. You see the person in front. There's another reroll for you, Dragon.
Oh, thank you.
That one's from Kentucky Hawkeye.
Oh, thank you, Kentucky.
Instead
Lock and
of
load.
firing at you normally, you see him. One hand on the wheel. You can just about see him through the dash as he pulls something off his chest, grips it in his teeth, and holds. What is that? A tennis ball? Oh no, it's a grenade. Out the window as he
it's fine.
counts for a few seconds, and then drops it. It bounces once on the road, and then explodes on the front cab. Jaken, can you please make me a dodge check?
Gladly. 11.
On an 11, you manage to move most of the damage out of the way, so you will each take half damage if this beats your armor class. Which it does
No!
not.
Where's armor class?
It's
That is your initiative.
Oh, it's a 5.
So not even
It's
you.
fine,
It doesn't
you're
even
good,
hit
you're
you.
good.
Yay.
Although I do have rerolls in d6s. I think I'm going to use a reroll.
Why did I say anything?
Hey, what have you got there, Scrat? It's a reroll. No!
There we go, 6. That's enough to hit Jaken at least. So Jaken, we will do some grenade damage.
Oh boy.
Please take 16.
I'm not even alive anymore.
Wait,
It'd
does
be
he?
8.
Yeah, does he take half because he dodged?
Yes, so 8.
Well, good. We're not crashing quite yet.
Yeah, not yet. One more hit. Goodbye.
It's fine, guys. It's my turn now.
Young! Kaio!
Oh god. Okay, I want to try and, I guess this is the flavor, right? As I'm on top of this car, I want to aim up and I want to try and shoot at the base of one of these branches to bring like a big hefty branch crashing down on top of the windscreen of the armored vehicle.
I love it.
Cool, so this gets a +1. Let's do it. And I would like to, actually I haven't got anything to add to that. I don't think that's going to be enough.
You have a reroll. You've got lots of rerolls. You've got about 5.
I do, but it's very, very unlikely. I can't, it's very tough for me to actually beat that. I mean, I'll use 1, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Do you have any d6s? Or is that what you guys were just talking about?
Oh, I should have said added this fumble point. No, I don't have any d6s. Still not enough.
You can use one of my d6s.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'll give you a reroll later when it counts. Okay, let's try.
We all know I'll need it.
That's still only an 11.
An 11 is not enough to hit.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Young, it'll be your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot, and I would like to use. Oh, I have so many fumble points. I would like to use.
Use that.
I know. Yeah, never use my fumble. Can I use 2 fumble points, please?
You can.
Okay.
So whenever we get a fumble, we add the fumble points. You can add them to rolls, and Young's been hoarding them since episode 2.
I've used 1 once. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong. Wait, what was it at before? Oh no! All the things happened. I can't. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, you guys.
Are you okay? Sounds like a crisis.
No, I'm not. I should have a -2, right?
-2 for any ranged attack, yeah.
Okay, so so it's gonna be a 0. Oh no, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons.
Oh, that's only an 8.
I have a reroll. I'm gonna reroll. Oh my gosh.
Only a 9.
So hard to hit.
I'm gonna use my D6.
Okay.
Good luck.
Last D6.
I hate everything. I hate everything about this. Oh my gosh.
It's okay, we'll try a different tactic next round. I have ideas, maybe.
A 10 is not enough. Jaiken, how you doing?
4.
You got this, Jaiken!
Yeah. I gotta try to do the same thing. I'm gonna try to shoot him. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright. Please. Why would I expect anything less?
That's a 4.
Oh boy, howdy. Something's gonna tell me that doesn't hit.
Yeah, that doesn't hit, unfortunately. It is actually, it's not actually very likely you will hit him, to be honest, looking at your stats.
Oh boy.
So you just do some covering fire, maybe.
You know, for the future, you can take like what would be the equivalent of like a dodge, or right? You can do that.
Yeah,
you can make yourself harder to
You
hit.
can defense, you can dodge.
roll your initiative.
Also, you can concentrate on things and add an extra +1. It takes half your MP.
I forgot about that.
However, back on this person's turn, with the van and the armored car locked up, they start to steer, and instead of shooting at you or anything like that, they turn you down a side path. You can see a sign as it goes crashing past you. It says Valkyrie Industries.
Okay. Are the two cars like locked next to each other? Like,
Yeah.
Can Kaio try to jump on the other car?
Of course you can. All we'll need is a dodge check.
Okay.
Spicy.
So yeah, she kind of drags herself up through the skylight the rest of the way, and is gonna try and jump. This is why I save rerolls. This is why I save rerolls.
That's a 5. A kid could currently do better.
I'm meant to be good at this. Okay, how about 10?
A 10, like a pro. You can clamber your way out, you wobble a little as it swerves, but yes, you can jump onto the back of the car.
Okay. I guess that's my turn.
That is your turn. Yeah. Wild Engineer, thank you very much. A reroll for each player.
Hey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tater's coming in with one as well. I've seen an update on the events log, but I haven't seen the notification yet. 2d6 for Young. I really shouldn't have deleted them d6. I should have just made them invisible. I'll be adding that in. So yes, you can move onto the back of their car. Next will be Young's turn.
I will do. Wait. If I try to shoot, will I hit Kaio?
I mean, I'm lying flat on the back of the car.
You would not hit Kaio. This is not a PvP game.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't want to hit Kaio.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Okay.
It'd be like, you know them shoot 'em games you used to have, where like if you aim the gun at your friends, it wouldn't let you shoot?
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Thank you everyone. There's another reroll come in as well. From Kentucky Hawkeye, who's used their stream currency to buy one. We'll see who that's for shortly, I'm sure. Thank you, Hawkeye.
Can I Oh, there you go. Can I what am I trying to say? Can I shoot him? Attempt to shoot him.
You can attempt.
Oh no.
That's a 6.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do anything. I can't roll.
You've got rerolls.
I do. Oh, I'm using them all in the battles though. Fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, that wasn't even that was the wrong thing to roll. I rolled below. That's why it just says accuracy check.
Okay.
So it wasn't the gun.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, doesn't matter. Now I'll use my reroll, please.
Let's use a reroll. Okay.
11. I'll add a d6.
You can. That hits.
Yay. I'm so glad.
Question, does this break the windshield?
Which windshield?
The windshield of the car that she's shooting at.
No.
He's shooting at.
No, it's going to hit his exposed body. However, on a 14, you feel him go limp, and this car in front, and both cars, because they're locked up, begin to swerve.
Oh boy.
We are now out of combat. Kaio, there's trees on either side of this track.
Can I try and slither into the driver's seat, just try and like drag his body out and just throw it out the car?
Sure. That will be hard exercise.
Yeah. 10.
On a 10, yeah, it's like you were genetically born this way. You can just, like, you know, open the door, which was locked, but you just sort of rip it open, and you throw his body out and sit down in the driver's seat.
Okay. And then I want to try and back off a bit from the van so we're not pushing each other into oblivion anymore. And then stick a thumbs up out the window.
It's up to date, Sammy. You have 3.
I don't think I've been tracking them. I think you might have missed some of my rerolls then.
Well, I'm not going to argue if you insist.
Yeah, I wish I didn't, but I've used 5 tonight.
I'm exactly the same way. So yeah, you can gain control of this car, and you can see just ahead this factory appearing, and it looks a lot like the factory that you saw in Tokyo, Kaio.
Okay, something's whack with this. I want to flash the hazard lights to be like, or like just flash the lights to be like, okay, we should probably pull over and think about what we're doing.
Well, as the cars are locked up, Jaiken probably can't see the hazard lights.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I want to try and back off first so we're not like locked up with each other if I can.
Okay. So you'd have to like sort of like pull ahead, I guess, and you'd have to get Jaiken to slam the brakes on.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can communicate this to each other. We need some sort of teamwork role. And what would be better for teamwork than the good old-fashioned negotiation check?
Okay. Crit!
Anything other than a crit.
With
It's
the
a good crit.
with the crit, you can just see the series of hand signals that Kaio gives out, and it's almost as though they're talking to you in person. They're clearly saying, "Put the brakes on."
Okay. And I'm gonna apply to the brakes.
Yeah, and the 2 cars separate.
Okay, and then I will flash my lights to be like the universal sign of pull over.
Indeed.
And then I will bring the armored vehicle to a stop.
And you can stop by the side of the road. Congratulations, everyone. You survived combat.
Well done, guys. So I think we have an armored car now. That's pretty cool.
How beat up is the armored car?
Not as bad as the van. Anyone want to check on the kids?
Yeah, I've been back, or I'm in the back, so I will check on the kids.
They're okay. The rocking actually was okay. You know, it helps them stay calm.
Makes
Okay,
sense. I'll just go over and pick them both up, please.
I've probably got out of the car by this point, so I can talk to the other 2. Okay, guys, so what do we do now? Our options are we either continue as we were, try and drive to where Young is meant to be. I've just got a real bad feeling right now that they know they know where you grew up. They could quite easily just take you out, and it almost feels like they're trying to alter the timeline at this point.
I mean, I feel like that'd probably be the best thing for them to do, is try to alter the timeline.
So what do we do? Where do we go? I mean, this place up ahead, this looks exactly like the place where I first got sucked into all this. There was a factory just like this in Tokyo. I've been investigating it for a while because there have been cats going missing. And
Well,
you know.
Well, do you think that maybe like there's some like thing, and we can, if we go into this factory, maybe we can get to.
Maybe. Also,
Tokyo.
I'm confused. I thought Hans worked for these people because I thought he said that he worked for the place where I got zapped. But he was okay, right? I thought he was trying to help us. I thought he might have been like sent by Telemachus or something.
I don't know. Was Hans actually real? Nobody else could see him.
Yeah, but half the time they couldn't even see us.
And
I know, that was
something
great.
happens which hasn't happened for a long, long time. Kaio, in your pocket, your phone starts buzzing. Message received, message received, message received, message received, message received, message received, message received.
Oh man, I have major phone anxieties.
It's
Okay.
1992. You don't have access to the internet. You do have texts.
What do the text say?
They're like startup texts. They all say to register your puck code. Dial this number. Make sure your aerial is extended.
Oh boy. I think I need to register my phone, guys. And in a very... Wait, Jaikun, you know how this old technology works?
Yeah.
Help me register.
This isn't old tech. This is your new phone. You've got a brand new smartphone in 1992.
Okay,
You're a
I'm not
dial-up.
sure I have any signal then if my provider probably isn't offering the same contract. Oh.
Like someone in the nearest town goes, contract? What?
Yeah, I want to try and, I guess, link it up so I can use it and find out what's going on with it.
Yep, you can just register it. The point is, you have telephone communications. You can register this device. You have to read a 25-page list of T's and C's before you do.
No one reads those, I say to Young. Okay, so
It's so true.
we do have the ability to call people, so that's useful.
Do you want to?
Ooh.
Do you want to call your mom?
I mean, there's the home line. The landline might not have changed to the house.
It's
We need to decide what we're doing, though. Are we going to this place?
That's up to you, Kaio. I mean, this place is tied to you, right?
Yeah, but it's also tied to you. I mean, these guys, it couldn't be more tied to you. They dispatched hitmen to come and steal you as a baby. And kill you.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me.
It will if they take you as a baby and stop things existing in the way they should and you disappear off the time-space continuum.
Again, that doesn't bother me.
Well, it should. Like, there is an apocalypse going on.
You really think I'm that important to it? Because I don't. And, Young's gonna
Cheese and crackers, Young.
Yeah, Young's walking towards the facility.
Okay, so just wait, okay? We can go together. You don't have to strike off alone. Contrary to popular belief, you do matter, even if you don't think so. So maybe think about what other people think. We need to have a plan. We can't just wander in here. You'll get shot. And I'm telling you right now that I'm not allowing that.
I mean, I'm pretty good with a gun, Kaio.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, you shouldn't have to be.
No, I think this situation kind of forced me to be.
We can find a way in without having to storm our way in. There's probably crawling with guards. We will definitely get killed if we just try and go in guns blazing.
Well, when you went in, were there any armed guards?
I mean, when I went in, firstly, they weren't looking for anyone. And secondly, I'm pretty sneaky if I try hard. I got through it. I picked a locked door and snuck my way in, got all the way to the machine, and no one saw me. I don't. I just don't know how that's going to help the timeline. It doesn't help us get you back in your old life.
Let's not. It's okay, bud. You're okay. Come here.
You can see
I
someone
agree with the dog.
in the car park from this distance walking towards their car. And you can also hear a guard. Not necessarily a guard, just like a security person on the door who shouts over to him, Herr Schmidt! Herr Schmidt! Hans! And he sort of turns around. Someone called. You need to go back to your office for a moment. They need to talk to you about something. They said something about a destabilization process.
I run to.
We need that guy. Wait. We can't let the security see us. We gotta try and take him quietly, because they'll shoot us!
I'm not gonna take him. I just want to talk to him.
They're not gonna let us talk to him. As far as we know, we're like most wanted right now. They send people after us.
Hey,
We need to try and get him alone.
Coyote, this is 1990 something.
Yes, and people were sent out with descriptions of us to kill us. It's 1991, but the timeline's been messed with. They know who we are and what we look like. We can't just waltz around as if we don't mean anything, because we do. We matter to this timeline. Get that through your head. You matter. Now start acting like it. This isn't just about us anymore. This is about everyone. And I pull you into a hug because you're an idiot.
I still have both the kids, by the way.
It's like a family hug, okay?
How do you suggest we go?
First things first. Does Hans look like he is going back?
Yeah, Hans, if you keep your eye on him, which I imagine you would, you see him sort of sag for a second, and then turn away from his car and trudge back towards not the main building, but one of the small buildings to the side.
Okay, we break in there. And then we just gotta wait till he passes back. Take him into a side room, a broom closet, whatever, and then we ask him what the heck is going on. Worst comes to worst, maybe we can eavesdrop on whatever meeting it is that he's being dragged back into. We can try and hear what's going on, what they know.
Do you want me to bring the rope just in case?
Yes, definitely.
I'll go grab the rope.
Also bring
Bless
some
you.
extra
Thank
guns.
you.
Extra guns? Okay.
I just need a blade, that's all I need. I'm done with guns, I can't even hit anything with them.
Take your pick.
Yeah, you're really bad at shooting guns, Kyle.
Yeah, okay, fine. And she will take whatever closest resembles a katana.
That'll probably be a machete, I reckon.
Oh, machete, that works for me.
Alright, so we have guns, you got your blade, I got the rope.
Jaiken and Kaio, can you each please roll me? First of all, 1d2. Just flip a coin.
1d2.
Gotcha. Number one.
Wait,
Roll me a d100.
is there a...
Oh, you just press /R
Whoa.
1d2.
I got 100.
Wait, slash R?
Hang on,
Is
I'll
that
put it
legit?
I'll put it in Zoom chat for you. That is legit. It looks
Yeah, I'm
legit.
sorry.
I got a natural
No, don't be
100.
sorry, this is a perfect time. This is roll 20. It's a thing. It's a whole thing to learn. It's all good.
Yeah.
On a 2, Buggy, you remember that you've got some strong whiskey,
Oh, yes!
which is, in fact, going to act as a healing potion in this way, and that you can use it to
Amazing.
clean wounds and dress wounds and things. It'll count as a 1d10 healing potion.
It heals the insides and the outsides.
Kaio,
You said
on a
1d.
100, I need you to roll me another d100.
Okay. 47. I had 47 before. I can't remember.
Kaio, A D100 on this table means that one potion lasts... It has an extended duration. Usually I say forever, since it's usually one shot. But in this campaign, we'll say certainly at least this session, and since this is the finale, probably forever. As you're like lifting up the hatchet and saying, this'll do me, the bracelet that Telemachus was wearing, the time machine bracelet, appears on your arm. There's a little joypad on the top, and if you play with it, you can see the world rush around you. But what Young and Jai can see is when Kaio touches the little joystick, Kaio teleports.
Kyle.
Poof! Yeah?
Kyle.
Am I Nightcrawler now?
What the hell?
I don't understand the reference. You teleported.
You didn't read enough comic books. Okay, this could be useful. For sneaking!
Yeah. Yeah. Could be.
Also,
Okay.
Kaio, the only other point is this: for the teleporting to work, when you're holding the joystick and moving, everything else goes into like super slow. You know, like when you're playing oh, I'm rubbish at names. The game with the girl that could stop time and stuff, and Arcadia Bay, and someone help me
I
out.
don't think I played this one.
Damn it. Okay, right. Well, everything goes into super slow motion.
So like Quicksilver.
Slower than that.
Okay.
So everything like literally goes to stop. So like it looks like it's stopped, but everyone's just sort of like slow. Life is Strange. Thank you, Levi. Everything
I
sort
haven't played
of
Life is Strange.
freezes for just a second.
Okay. So I can't. Presumably it freezes, but like I still have to open a door. I can't like bamf through.
Does anyone want me to find out?
Boom. Okay, cover blown. Okay.
Well, there's
I think
trees nearby if you want to test.
I'm on half health already, man.
I promise you won't take damage.
Okay, in that case, I will test it on a tree. But like, so I stop just enough so I would get a little bonk if it doesn't work.
And the reason you won't take damage is because you pass straight through the tree. However, if you try and release the button whilst going through the tree,
Splinched.
you can see that your body is, you know, mid-tree. You can literally see it sort of like swirling as your body and the tree try and occupy the same space.
Whoa. Okay, revised plan. We get down there, I bounce through the door, I let you guys in from the inside, and we carry on. And I use this whenever it's appropriate.
Sounds good, but what are we gonna do once we get in there?
We wait, we try and eavesdrop on that meeting, and then when Hans comes out, we jump him, or at least try and persuade him to talk to us privately. And maybe get him out of there if we have to. He didn't look very happy.
Sounds good. So plan A, try to peacefully solve this. Plan B, I whip out the rope.
And we take him hostage.
Oh, I'm loving it. Let's do it. Let's boogie.
Okay.
In both these plans, do I just carry the kids? Is this all I'm good for?
That's a good point. Can do you have like some like you have some rope? Do you like have some linen or some like spare sleeping bags or like jumpers or anything in the back of your van?
You know, I do have a sleeping bag. You guys can use that to cut it up and make a little backpack.
In that case, I want to try and make a sling for the Kyopod so I have a baby backpack.
Is there enough left over for me?
Yeah, I'd try and help with that too.
I'm not good at crafting.
What do you reckon, Scrat? Do we get baby backpacks?
Yes, you can get some linen backpacks.
Okay.
For free, just for the mobility and keeping the finale moving.
Yeah.
I'm already looking at the time and thinking this may run a little late because I've got a lot of information to dump on you.
That's cool. I can go a bit later if that's fine.
Thank you.
I don't have a social life.
Yeah. I'm good.
You do now. Welcome to the community.
Hey! This community on Twitch I found.
Okay.
Tis true.
Right, are we ready to do this, guys?
Let's boogie.
Okay, let's boogie quietly. Quiet boogie.
Yeah, quiet boogie.
Quiet boogie.
Stealth roll, please, everyone.
I think it's a quiet boogie roll.
Quiet boogie roll.
Hey. Oh,
Like a
7.
pro, like a pro, like a pro. Like 3 pros, you ninja your way through the woods towards the wall, I guess. Thank you, Bird vs. Plane, for the raid. Welcome to the finale of Revising Ryuutama, as we blow minds.
Okay. I'm gonna inch with my, well, I say my back to the wall, but I mean my side, because otherwise I'll be grinding the baby pod against the wall. Until we get to the door that, I guess we saw them go through. Unless there is a back door.
Well, there's a main security gate that you can see here with a guard sitting in it. Looks like an overweight person in like a khaki style.
Okay, before we can even get to the compound, I guess.
Yeah, looking along the wall, it looks like a sheer wall that's just cut into the forest.
Okay, so I guess I could try and bamf in there, take out the guard, and use his key pass to let you guys in.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else? Either that or we could try and climb over the wall, but...
Kyle, are you sure that can you try teleporting right now? Cause
Oh yeah, I'll do a little teleport test with the baby on my back.
The teleport just doesn't work.
Okay, I think
Kyle,
this is some kind of paradox thing.
Give me the baby.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it on the front, so I have one on the front, one on the back.
Have you made it? Can we just say, just for my own comfort, you've given the baby's ear protectors and all that sort of thing?
Well,
Yes.
one of them's in an enclosed cryopod anyway. I'm assuming the other one we've, put some cotton wool in there and wrapped him up nice and cozy.
Please look after the children.
We're
Thank you.
trying, okay?
Youngest tried.
Thank you
We didn't
very,
expect
very
to be
much
parents.
to both Tall School and Bird vs. Plane, who have both just resubbed. Tall School, I can't actually see how many months it's been because it's against the fingers. 13 months for Tall School, 12 for Bird. Bird, congratulations, you get your year subscriber badge, and thank you. You both have rerolls to gift.
Okay. Now that the babies are safe and secure, I want to try and bamf to just behind the security guard, and I guess with the hilt of the machete, just bam to the back of the head to knock him out. Like quietly and cleanly.
Make me another stealth check and then a Wakizashi check.
Okay.
Or katana check. Katana, sorry.
Okay. 10 on the
Ready.
stealth. This needs to go down to 1. 9 on the katana check.
That's good enough. You can bamf into this hotel. Bamf into this. There's a word for it. Bamf into this cabin.
Complex?
It's
Oh,
more
yes.
like a security cabin, undetected. You don't knock anything or anything. You let go and it doesn't make any sound. And
Okay. I want to firstly check his pockets for like a pass badge, that kind of thing.
you can find security clearance badge in his pocket.
Okay, I'll take that. Since he's, I guess, operating the security gates, is there then like a keypad or like a lever to actually open the gate?
There
from
is a
here?
keypad. There's also next to the keypad, there is a visitor's sign-in document. There's been 2 visitors today, Alec and Romanov Buchki.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Both here to see Hans Schmidt.
Interesting. Alright. With that in mind, I'm just gonna try and... and there's no other notable names on the sign-in sheet.
The others are from about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay, in that case, I write down those names quickly, just to copy them, because it might come up again. And then I'm gonna open the gate for the other 2 to slip through.
You open the gate, and through they go. You only need to open it. There's like it's one of them gates where there's a large gate that opens for vans and stuff, and there's another smaller like turnstile. And as long as you hold the button, the turnstile just turns.
Yeah, I allow the turnstile to let them through.
I go through.
You're in a car park.
I also go through.
Okay, and then I will bounce to join them again.
Oh, Kyle. I'm glad you're safe.
It's fine. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. But
you would, if you weren't safe, you would leave me here with 2 children, Kyle. That's
not gonna happen. Let's not even think about that. Let's just get to that building. As we go, just bit of information. It sounded like those 2 guys that we had an altercation with. It seemed like they were here to see Hans. So I'm starting to think that Hans maybe doesn't have our best interest at heart. So we should be ready for him to resist.
Do you think that?
I say we knock him out and take him out of here to question him. I think questioning him here might be dangerous.
I second that.
Do you think he's the reason that we've had so much trouble getting home? Do you think he really wasn't trying to get us home?
I don't know. I feel like it can't just be him, because what about that black tar creature? That wasn't Hans. That was like the disease, but it was sentient. It was trying to stop us getting back. Hans told me, well, before, Hans helped me find you. And Hans helped me get away from that black thing. I think there might be more than 2 parties here, to be honest. We've just got to capture him, whatever, and find out.
Okay.
And I guess try and make our way towards the building Hans went into.
As you are walking that way, you see the door open.
Hide.
Stealth rolls.
The old duck and cover.
Yeah.
Like a pro.
Oh, where's I've lost stealth? There is. I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay, that's better.
Probably famous in your town?
Famous in your town for being so stealthy. I feel like that's not a good thing.
Yeah, you should be famous for being stealthy.
Right.
You're a known detective or something, who knows. But yeah, you are ridiculously good. You have the skills of a trained professional. And the 3 of you duck out the way as Hans does this time walk to his car and get in. He shouts to the security gate, thank you, Beatrick.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna stall him. You guys get back out there, get in the car, and follow him. I'll join you soon enough. And then I bamf back into the security room.
Bamf into the security room?
And I would like to start opening activate the turnstile, and then start opening the main gate, but do it excruciatingly slowly. Just so it creaks the whole way. And I would also like to kind of hide behind the security guy, hold up an arm, and kind of wave it.
You can hold up the arm and wave it. I'm going to want to convince Hans as he walks through. I want a negotiation roll.
Okay. 8.
On an 8, yeah, it's passable. But when the gate starts moving really, really slowly, Hans sort of like leans out the window and says, Beatrick, was ist los?
I kind of get the limp body to go.
Love this weekend at Bernie's thing.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
He just kind of points to the controls and goes.
I'm deliberately doing this in German because Kaya doesn't understand German, right?
Yep, so Kaya's just being like, technology. Huh?
And
Because she doesn't know, and I don't know. I don't speak German. Sadly. Meanwhile, I'm kind of looking over to be like, guys, come on.
And just rushing out. I'm going to need some stealth throws to get through the turnstile without Hans noticing you.
Can I re-roll that, please?
Yes, you can. Okay, so like a pro and probably famous in your town, you can stealth your way through this turnstile somehow, and make your way down the road. You're going back to the cars? What's your plan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
John, what car are we taking?
I hop in the first unlocked car that I find.
Well, it's the armored vehicle. This is the armored one or the van, basically.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought we were going through the car park. Yeah, no, I'll go to the armored one then. Be very, very blend in.
Are you
Do
leaving
you want
the
to
van?
take 2 cars or just one?
I was gonna say, are you leaving the van on the side of the road?
That's up to you.
That's
I
up
went
to me.
Yeah, I went and jumped in the car.
Me and the Hoopty have been through a lot, but I feel if we split up here in separate cars, it might cause problems down the road. No pun intended. I'm sorry, Hoopty. I get in the armored vehicle. Actually, first, I want to quickly take out whatever I can and throw it in the armored car.
Yeah, you can throw it all in, and you see this gate painfully opening down the road, and he's like,
Once I've seen them kind of get to their car, I'll let it open normally.
it opens normally, and he's like, danke!
I just kind of do a salute with the limp body.
Oh, and as he does that, he stops and shouts in, and Beatrix, God Geburtstag!
Thumbs up!
Carries on driving.
Okay. Once I've seen he's driven out and the other two are in the car, I give it a few moments, so if they want to do something.
Start the car.
So he's driving down this single-track lane towards an armored car and a van on the side of the road. Do we think there might be any problems with this scenario?
Well, once I've given it a few seconds, I want to use the wrist thing, like get everything slow down around me, and I want to bamf, so when I reappear, I'm sitting in the passenger seat of Hans's car with the wakizashi out at his throat.
You can... okay, so this is going to take a little bit of dexterity to get in the right position. Yeah. So give me a delicate work check.
Okay. Do I re-roll this? It's my best roll, so maybe I think I should. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll this one. I'm gonna re-roll that again! Do I have another one? Oh shit, I don't know if I do.
That's your last one.
You can use one of mine.
I mean, this will be your last one if you re-roll again.
Oh, okay. Then I will use one more.
Okay.
This is meant to be my best roll. Sweet. Okay, that's a lot better.
13, you can appear in this car. And he just...
Please keep driving, Hans.
Yes, of course. I take it that Alec and Romanov are no longer?
Why did you send them to kill us?
I didn't send them to kill you. I sent them to acquire the assets.
You mean the children?
Yes.
Why? Why not return them? Simply let us return them to their normal timeline.
We would return them. I take it from your tone that Alec and Romanov were a little harsh in their negotiations. I knew I shouldn't have used mercenaries, but... No, simply I wanted to check their biology. I know where they are from, and I would like to ensure that their genes are correctly functioning and that nothing is going to happen when they come out of the pods, to ensure the safety of the families that they go to.
Well, only one of them is in a pod, so you didn't need to really ensure much about the other one. Where are you driving to?
I was about to go home and see my wife.
Alright, well, we're going to take a slight detour. And as we've kind of carried on driving, have the other, what the other two doing?
Driving, Jung.
Yeah, I'm driving. I don't know where I was supposed to drive to.
I think we're just tailing at the moment.
If you'd like to make a sense check, you could. Young, you see Kaio's in the car. Kaio's holding a blade to Hans's throat. You also know that his office is unattended.
His office is unattended? Is that what you said?
He's left it, right?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure I heard what... This is gonna be really stupid, Jaikin.
I'm all ears.
Can you take the wheel?
Gladly. I'll take the wheel.
How fast are we going?
You're driving. How fast are you going?
I mean, I don't know. I'm going the speed limit. I was trying to be like very like blend in. So, okay. I'm gonna roll out of the car.
I mean, like they're literally just going down this dirt track. So if you wanted to stop, hop out, and let Jaikin, you could. You're only going down a small dirt track. You're not on like the freeway or anything.
Oh. I will slow. I don't want to stop. It's not as cool if you stop, Scrat. I'm gonna come to a complete stop, put the car in park, unbuckle my seatbelt, unlock the doors, get out, run back to the office.
Okay.
Jug, you want me to wait for you or keep tailing?
No, just go.
Gladly. And I start trying to catch up to him again.
Wait. Where are the kids?
They're still strapped to me.
You could, to be fair, you could have put them in car seats in the car. You could have found car seats somewhere.
Seatbelt and everything.
Okay. Yeah, Young cares about the safety of these kids. Young is a great nanny. So I guess the kids are in the back. Well, is there a back seat of this van, or is it just like front seat?
Oh, it's an armored vehicle. Let's say that in Jaikin's preparations, they had bought car seats, knowing that there would be a long trip with children.
Okay, yeah. So they're in car seats somewhere, and Young is just running back to the office.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Young if everyone doesn't mind.
Yeah.
And Young, as you navigate the office and navigate the security office and make your way into the complex, you can make your way to the door. The door is unlocked.
Can I check to see if make sure there's nobody in there?
Sure, make me a perception check. There's no one in there.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door and walk in.
There's only one other door in this room. There's a couple of seats in this plain room with a clock. And on the next door it just says Schmidt on a name placard.
Can I check that door?
You can. It's also unlocked.
I'm gonna go in.
In this room, there is the biggest PC that you've ever seen. It's that off beige color. And on it, it's just got one green screen with lighter green writing on it. There's a filing cabinet in this room, a luxury chair, a bunch of papers, and a safe.
I'm gonna check the filing cabinet first.
The filing cabinet is locked.
There's no like desk or anything to where I could look for a key.
There is a desk, yeah.
Can I look for a key?
Sure. You open the
or a piece of paper that has the safe for the combination for the safe. There we go. Words.
The safe has a digital keypad on it.
Yeah.
It's 1991, Young. Even Young would put together that shouldn't exist yet.
Okay. Can I check my pocket?
Sure.
Do I have a cell phone in my pocket?
Did Young have a cell phone on his hikes?
Oh, I think he would, because he didn't necessarily just hike.
I'm remembering back, and I'm so sorry for my memory, but I'm sure in that episode with Bird...
Did I say he didn't?
When Bird was standing on a pig, I'm sure you said that Young wouldn't, but Kaio did. And
Oh,
Kaio freaked out about it, but Young didn't.
Then Young wouldn't. I misremembered. Perfect. Is there... No, I don't want to call. Is there a phone in this office?
There is.
Like a landline?
Yeah. Your
I
black
don't know.
style phone.
Perfect. Shoot. I don't think Young would know Kaio's phone number.
Wow, you're seriously friend zoned. You didn't even get a number.
I know. I'm so friend zoned.
You're muted,
Okay.
Rachel.
I didn't even know you had a phone. I mean, I think I knew you didn't have a phone, so.
Yeah, I didn't have a phone, so.
As you
Okay.
rifle through the desk, you can indeed find a key. It's one of the small flat ones. It looks like it might fit the filing cabinet.
Okay. Can I take it and go to open the filing cabinet?
Yes, the filing cabinet is full of files. All of them have nondescript names on. Things like Fusion Reactor 1, Fusion Reactor 2, Fusion Reactor 3. Can you do me a job knowledge check, please?
Oh, perfect. Something that requires only intelligence. Can I re-roll that, please?
You can.
There we go.
There we go. You're
Yay
famous
for
in your
good condition.
famous in your town for how well you can detect this type of thing. So as you look through these, you open up the folders, and you can see that these actually have nothing to do with Fusion Reactor 1, Fusion Reactor 2, or anything like that. These are false headings, so that a glancing eye wouldn't notice. The first one relates to warp field technology and quantum mechanics. It's very confusing. The next one looks like schematic diagrams for a ship named Argo 2. The third one relates to Project A. Next draw down, Project B through K, all the way up to M.
Is that all of the...
That's everything in the cabinet.
Young is first going to sit down on this luxurious chair because he feels like it's a secret something. Like maybe he'll get intelligence from it. Does anything happen as he sits on the chair?
No.
It's just is it comfy?
It's real comfy. It's like one of the old lazy boys.
He's gonna get up. Is the safe, the keypad for the safe, is it how many digits is it?
Looks like it needs a combination of 4.
4. He's first gonna try 1991, of course.
2
I feel like
attempts
that would-
remaining. Comes across like a side scroller.
Okay. I just want to look around for anything that would give me some type of
The computer screen glowing green has series of numbers and symbols on it.
okay.
Doesn't look like
Is it repeating?
This doesn't actually look like it is. It doesn't look like code. It doesn't read at all. It doesn't make any sort of sense. So perhaps this is a screensaver or some sort of special program.
Oh, is there a mouse?
There's no mouse.
Is there a keyboard?
There's a keyboard.
I'm gonna press the space bar first.
When you press space bar, all of the space bars all of the spaces move. And Young, in answer to your question in Zoom, you didn't kill him.
Oh, did we just knock him out? Happy birthday to him. Right, you said it was his birthday?
For anyone who doesn't speak German, as Hans was leaving through the gate, he shouted through "Happy Birthday" to Beatrix. You're muted again, Rachel.
He was having a birthday nap.
Oh my god.
Oh, you've gone really... Oh, it's gone. That was a super crackle for a second there. It's gone though. We're all good.
Oh, happy birthday, buddy.
Young. As you press space, all of the spaces in the code disappear.
Okay. Is it a repeating pattern or is it random?
It looks very random.
Can I press all of the... Are there like special characters in it?
There are special characters.
I'm gonna press all the special characters.
As you press all of the special characters, they each one disappear until you have a long row of numbers, about 20 rows long.
Still all random.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any letters?
No.
Can I press... Or can I look? Is there like any like 1-9s in sequence with each other?
No.
I'm not good at puzzles. Okay.
All 10 numbers seem to be there. 0
Yeah.
through 9.
Okay.
But they're completely randomly arrayed.
Do any of them look like dates?
At the moment, they're just a sequence.
They still just look like, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Cool. I know that chat is telling me that it's Fallout hacking minigame. You overestimate how many times I've played Fallout and how many years it's been since I've played Fallout. I don't know how that works. I apologize.
You're already
don't know.
halfway there. You could use the same tactic you've used so far and complete this mission.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what... I don't want to eliminate characters that I have or that are important is the problem. And I don't know what would be and what wouldn't be.
Why don't you try?
Okay, I'll press the 0.
All of the zeros disappear except for 1.
Oh, shoot! I pressed them all then! I pressed all the buttons!
As you press the 9, all the 9s disappear. 8, all the 8s disappear. 1 7 remains. 1 2 remains. And 1 1 remains.
So 1.
So you have, in sequence, 2 1 0 7.
Okay, I go type that in.
2107, the safe opens, green light.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Can I look in the safe?
You can.
Can I open it?
As you open the safe, inside is a advanced weapon. Looks like one of the rifles that they were training the kids with on the Argo 54. There's also a couple of folders.
I would like to look at those folders. I would also like to grab the weapon.
This folder is the personal file of Hans Schmidt. Born 2107. Worked Greenway Corporation 2120 until 2153. Fired from Greenway Corporation. Worked at Valkyrie Industries 1970 to current. If you'd like more information, I need roles.
Okay. What type of role?
Delicate work or job knowledge.
I'm gonna go with job knowledge. I'm gonna go with a reroll of job knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I think, oh, that was my last reroll.
That is your last reroll, yeah. But on a 13, you're probably famous in your town again for how you do this. It would seem, obviously, from the dates that he has access to time travel. But also, you can read between the lines, and you can see his official letters on why he was released from Greenway Corporation. It looks crumpled, like he's read this letter many, many times. Reading between the lines, it seems that he and Greenway had a disagreement. And one of the lines says, the letter is signed by Greenway, and one of the lines says, in particular, your ideas about militarization of the plague offend me. And with that, we will pan back to Kaya.
Okay. So with the knife still very much in position, as we're driving, I would be keeping an eye on the roads. Is there anything that looks like a little track that might go a little deeper into the mountains? Or just a side road, like a little rural side road.
You can find a little rural side road, yeah.
Okay. Could you turn left up ahead, please?
Of course. He looks in the rearview mirror. Your friend is following us.
I know. That's precisely why I don't want to go too far. Yes, just... How about we pull over just here?
Okay. And what of it? I've only tried to help you, Kyle.
I don't know if you've ever really been trying to help us. We found a lot more answers about what's actually going on as soon as you stopped helping us. We're going to get out here, and we're going to wait outside in the sunshine, since it's such a lovely day.
Okay. How do you want to do this? Want me to get out on your side, or?
Your side is fine. I have this, so it's hardly any problem. And I'll take one of the guns we pillaged and just make sure it's trained.
Okay.
I would... Okay. And then I will kind of keep it on him as we both exit the car.
Mm-hmm. He comes out and raises his hands.
All right.
I mean you no harm, Kyle.
I'm sorry I don't believe you. There's a few too many unanswered questions for me to be able to trust you at face value right now. We're just going to stay here for a little while until my friends catch up. And I'll be also keeping an eye out to see if Jeekan is going to kind of catch up with us and follow along.
You see, the real difficulties began when I realized that Yang had joined you. I was expecting you to be alone.
And why was this? Was this because you didn't count on Yang stumbling blindly into a facility where he could access time travel?
No, dear child, he did not stumble into the facility. He stumbled into the ancient spacecraft.
Well, there's still a facility where you can access time travel.
No, I suppose that is true. How does it feel, the bracelet on your arm?
Useful?
You know, we created the function you used to get the drop on me, Valkyrie Industries.
Then I suppose I'm grateful for you for that one.
You're very welcome.
So, Valkyrie Industries, what exactly do you do?
We take up the work that Greenway could not through his blindness for trying to create a cure to the plague for everyone.
And what sort of work was it you took off his hands? What did you take him up on?
Oh, you know, the urban development, terraforming, time travel and its applications. All of the good stuff. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's been the odd military contract as well, but hard to be avoided in any industry.
That's not really helping your case very much, I'm afraid. If anything, the other projects aside from the slightly ridiculous plague cure were just as arrogant and short-sighted.
Perhaps.
What about me? Did you have any hand in Project K?
I suggested it.
I see. And did Project K prove useful?
Untested.
The facility was destroyed before you could make proper use of it, I suppose, then.
No, the facility was not destroyed. They have very good quarantine procedures down there. Greenway was very good at what he did.
Right, what about the rest of the universe, once that thing got out?
I do not know. I cannot time travel past the date that you know very well.
What if that entity had found a way to also transport between times? What if it could affect any point in the timeline?
Well, that is the true cause of Project K.
Go on.
I would like to hope, although I do not know whether you would let me test or not, that you have two abilities. First is an immunity to the plague and its effects. The second, I truly hope that you can form a symbiotic relationship to it, where you can control it.
I don't know about either of those. I haven't particularly planned to stay in the vicinity of the plague long enough to find out. I'd rather try and prevent the disaster that results in its unleashing.
It could be inevitable, Kaio. And at this point, Jaiken will pull up.
Alright, I got the kids in the back. Did they leave the, slings that they were like the little carry bags for the kids?
Yeah,
in the back?
probably.
Yeah?
Your mic sounds really different.
Yeah, it's gone quite tinny.
Really tinny.
Huh.
Make sure Zoom didn't switch your mic
Sometimes it
from
does.
into your like headset mic, because it sounds like that's probably what happened.
How's we
That's
good?
better.
Much better.
That's exactly what it did. Thank you, Sammy. Alright. I'm gonna put the kid pods in the little cloth bags that they made, strap them on, and I'm just gonna have a gun out and just keep it aimed on Hans.
Please, I am not a bad guy. I realize that the plague will probably never be cured. I am not so arrogant as a Greenway as you say, Kaio, but I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation. Yes, I may have underhandedly helped in your generation, but I'd like to think that controlling the plague is a good way to resolve the situation.
You don't understand. You people, you just don't get it, do you? You can't just leave one problem and move on to the next ill-thought-of solution and just create more problems. You say you're not a bad guy, but have you ever actually stopped to think about the ethics of these projects you're working on? Terraforming bombs, that's
My
not...
dear Kaio, that is the way that industry has worked for the last 100 years and the next 150 years. No matter what happens, industry is always a series of badly thought conclusions with I'm trying to think of the word, when you implement badly implemented solutions on a budget which doesn't please any stockholders. No matter which industry you're in, it's always the same.
Have you stopped to think about maybe that's because men like you are in control of them? Where did Young go, Jeeken?
She went off to go back to the compound. They went to go check out his office.
In that case, I suppose we'll be waiting here for a little while longer. Well, You might as well make yourself comfortable, Mr. Hans.
Why, thank you.
You know, I still have the rope if you don't trust them.
That's a good idea, actually. I don't trust him. Mr. Schmidt, could you please... And is he wearing like a jacket or a coat or something?
He's wearing a lab coat.
Just because I don't know what kind of items you might be concealing, please can you remove the lab coat, set it down just there, and do not resist as we, for all of our safety, restrain you.
I'm aimed at him.
He's wearing a plain white shirt underneath with a brown tie with a diamond gold stitch.
Oh, it's so 70s.
And underneath, he's wearing a like a vest that you can see shining through, and he just passes the lab coat.
And I will take the rope and just tie him to a tree in a sitting position so he doesn't have to stand.
Well, thank you for that, at least.
I don't believe that you are, by any means, an evil man. I just think you are very misdirected. Either way, we're going to wait for my friend to rejoin us before we decide what to do next.
Young. Do you want to look at anything
Yes.
else in that safe?
Is there other stuff in the safe?
Yeah, there's all sorts. This is essentially his bio, his cache, his...
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that people are waiting on me, so I'm going to go through everything.
You can see that Schmidt, born in the year 2107, was born the son of a senator on Earth. A senator who would often push for solutions to diplomatic intergalactic problems. A descendant of the cabinet that pushed the red button and destroyed the Earth in that timeline. As you read it, you will carry on with your previous role. You're 13. You can see that in this timeline, in the 50s, Reagan pushed the button, and the world was destroyed. And Project E, the Argo spaceship, became the solution. He's a descendant of that timeline.
Cool. I didn't get chills, you got chills. On that note, I will...
Thank you very much, Stylefire, who gives you and Kaio a reroll each.
Well, thank you. We'll need them. Okay. Does it look like there's anything else of note here?
There is a locked book.
Oh, I am absolutely going to take the locked book.
You can take the locked book.
I'm gonna first try to open it. Is there anything I can use to like pry the lock open in here?
It doesn't even seem like there is a lock. There's just one band which intersects both ways around it.
How is it locked? Like, is it like a key lock or like a...
It seems like this is just one single solid iron piece.
No, I don't like this. Okay, I'm gonna take the locked book with me. Oh. And I'm going to go back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to find. If that's the last thing of note, I'm gonna go back to Kaio while grabbing the lock.
Yeah.
keeping the lockbook with me.
Do you take the advanced gun as well?
Yes. Absolutely, I do.
Cool. So you can head back out into the car park or wherever, or would you go to the van or a car?
Oh, I'd probably go to the van.
Okay, in the van you can maneuver it around or reverse it all the way out onto the main road, whatever. And give me a direction check to try and figure out which way Kaio and Jaiken would have gone.
I'm so good at direction checks. I will use a d6, please.
Of course.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, so you can spot tire marks which go left with dirt on them, and you can follow those dirt, which appears every like 6 feet or so, until you see a lay-by on the side of the road, where or a side track, which it looks like 2 cars have turned into recently. There's still dust settling. And ahead you can see Kaio and Jaiken with arms tied to a tree.
Okay, I'm gonna park my car, take off my seatbelt because I was definitely wearing a seatbelt, and jump out and be like, Kyle, don't trust him, Kyle. Don't trust anything.
That's why he's tied to a tree.
Oh, right. Oh,
wait. First things first. And she's just gonna, a very awkward hug while she's still got a kind of trained on this guy, like, I'm pleased you're back safe.
Oh, I'm glad you're pleased. I mean, me too. I'm glad you're safe, Kyle.
What did you find?
Oh, right. So Hans was born in the year 2107. He had all this stuff in his. Oh, you should have been the one to go into that. I don't know why I was the one that went into the office, but he had a bunch of he had Argo 2 schematics, and he had a bunch of stuff on like Project A through M, including Project K, which was the project you were on, Kyle.
Mm-hmm,
and he's I don't know if he's from.
You could have picked up that file as well.
Oh,
K.
yes, I definitely would have. And then so I'll go and hand that to her, and then I'll give her the book, and I'll be like, he had a book, he had this book with a lock on it, and I don't know how to get it unlocked, but I figured you would because you're really smart. Also, I think he might not be from this timeline. He's from a timeline where Reagan blew up, or when Reagan pushed the red button, and he's the son of a senator. Oh, wait, is that the senator he's the son of? Was it senator? Was it when Reagan was a senator? Or
sorry,
I'm assuming so. This was what. Yes, he was the son of the senator that pushed the red button, who was Reagan, right?
Not directly Reagan, but it was a person who would petition. There was only a news clipping about Lucius Smith says nuke the aliens. You know, sort of like it's the most xenophobic thing you could have possibly ever seen.
So I say something of that degree to her, and then
I see.
I don't think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he also wanted to militarize the plague. I think I saw something about that.
At this, I'd probably snap back to look him like, you left that part out.
No, that's just Greenway's interpretation of events. I said I wanted to control the plague, not militarize.
I mean, Greenway is already a pretty... Well, let's just say on my scale of morality, he's not doing well. So if he says you militarized it, you must have done something pretty serious. What did you do?
I just wanted to control it. I know exactly what you mean. I lived through Greenway. I worked with him for years before I discovered the time travel.
Why would you want to control it? As some kind of biochemical weapon?
He is creating a plague. In the stupid hopes, you said it yourself, of trying to fix it. Now I may not be able to fix the plague, and I may not be able to stop him from creating it. But perhaps by controlling it, we can control the amount of damage it does. Localize it to one ship, send it to a faraway galaxy.
That's a very lazy solution. That doesn't fix the problem. That doesn't stop it from returning eventually.
Well, the only elegant solution would be to cure it, but we both know that is a folly. Creating it in the first place was an abomination.
then surely we can just stop it being created in the first place. We can make that change to the timeline.
I'm not so sure that we can.
And as soon as Kaio, I guess, has that thought, I think she looks very unhappy about the idea that if you were to kill one of Greenway's ancestors, it would also mean that obviously Young wouldn't be born. But she thinks all this, but she's not going to say it quite yet. Okay. Well, what about? I mean, he can't have worked alone. Apart from you, who else did he confide in? Who funded him?
He funded himself. He built his company up from the ground. He built his own funding. He is an incredible businessman, an incredible scientist. A man, although we did not get on, I truly respect him for his work. But he ended up a madman. And you can see why, if you go and speak to him as a youth. I tried to, once I knew that he would eventually discover time travel. I tried to go back and speak to him. If you try and dissuade him from an idea, it's like speaking to a zealot. I fear it was only a matter of time until one of his projects went to craziness.
I see. And what do you know about paradoxes? Was that something you investigated?
No.
What would happen, for example, if your own descendant removed you from the timeline?
Well, as this timeline plays out, if you let me take the young the young Young, and the young Kyle, I run a short series of tests, and they have a happy life.
Don't do it, Kyle.
Oh, no.
I'm going to take a step back with the kids.
That's not what I was thinking.
Also, it would please you to know that the deal that we make on the Argo in that time, with your mother, Kaio, we do not collect the body straight away. She has many happy years, and we only collect the body when she is in her late 80s.
That doesn't prevent the plague.
No, but we can cure the medical ailments that she has when she joins us at the end, and keep her in stasis until we perhaps can create a cure.
If the plague has removed anyone from the picture who wasn't already immune to it, that doesn't leave anyone behind to save those in stasis. It doesn't solve anything. You're just delaying facing up to the problem.
And what would you have me do?
You? I don't trust you to do anything at this point. It seems like something we're going to have to deal with, and Telemachus has asked off somewhere. That's why I want to know what happens with paradoxes. We can mess with the timeline, but if we did something that prevented the events in the future giving rise to us existing the way we do, either that cancels our meddling, or we simply disappear and it goes through anyway. And I'm just trying to work it all out, but I've just been me for 21 years. I only just have learned about all this craziness.
Yes, it is most unfortunate that you fall into this rendition of you falls into the time machine.
And what would be to happen if one removed the man who invented time travel?
It was not a man who invented time travel.
All right. In that case, the father of the person who invented time travel. But if the person who did that was themselves a time traveler...
It is Telemachus who develops the time travel machine. She pioneered it.
She's the only one I've seen that's had the power to manipulate it the way she could. I wish he was here. Young, what's What is that thing? And I'll motion to the book.
I just assumed it was a diary.
Yes, my private journal.
I know all your secrets.
Perhaps. See, it is still locked.
Doesn't mean I wasn't able to unlock it. You don't know what I did.
Could you unlock it for us, please, Hans?
No. Don't you believe in privacy? That is my private thoughts, my innermost feelings.
You've invaded every aspect of our life, and you're talking to us about privacy?
I merely try to help.
Then help us. We need to understand what's going on. Surely you can understand how we can't trust you.
Yes, but also you should.
Oh, we can't. You've lied to us too much already. We can't trust you. We can't trust you. I'm trying to find a solution that fixes everything without spoiling everything else.
You don't want to do that. Go for the status quo. It's the best resort. They're not even really tests, they're just, not in the sense that they'll be testing anything, they are just like a checkup, like a medical checkup, just to check that the children are okay.
Well, you were the one who was concerned about the ability to manipulate the disease. If this child is literally me, why can't you do the tests on me instead? Why can't we just let this kid go?
You are too old. If I introduce the disease to you after all these years, you are no longer building up your antitoxins. It'd be like getting the shingles instead of the chickenpox.
And there would be no chance of me surviving?
No chance at all. If you would like to see if he's lying,
Yeah.
give me a sense check.
I mean, Kaio knows that neither she or the baby have the immunity. That's why she's confused.
Seems genuine.
Can I make a sense check?
Of course. So can Jaiken. Jaiken can get a read on this person.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Sense. I was looking at the wrong thing. Sense.
Yeah, no.
No. So Jaiken has no idea. Kaio also thinks he seems genuine. Young, there is a grain of truth amidst a sea of lies.
Kaio, I don't trust him. I think most of this is all a lie. But there's some truth to I think there's some truth to what he says. I don't want you to risk it because I don't know what that truth is.
I wasn't built for interrogations.
No, you weren't built for interrogations. But
I am a quantum scientist. Perhaps I can explain this in a way that will help. You know,
if you're
you know how when you make a decision and sometimes you and you are and it could go either way and you decide on one way. That is when you enter the trousers, like I mentioned. Two very similar realities which could stay close together or split apart. Very temperamental in that time. However, sometimes there is no other trouser leg. Sometimes things are so certain that the person will always make the same decision no matter what. Greenway, he was one of these. I have not found a single timeline where he has not created the plague.
Well, that's the problem. We need a timeline where he doesn't have that option.
They don't exist. It's a certainty. A bedrock in time.
would it be a certainty if we use the device to find him when he's younger and we just remove him from the equation? Then we're from an alternate universe where he does exist, and in this one, he doesn't. What happens then?
It would be a paradox.
That's why I was asking.
This is what I mean. I did not study paradoxes, but I did study the science.
You guys invented time travel? You didn't even consider studying paradoxes?
Kaio.
Oh!
Oh, come now, this is not uncommon. The man who developed the diesel engine, Herr Diesel. Do you think that he studied its effect on the environment before he did it? No, he just created it.
No, but we literally have television series from the 90s that talk about how deadly paradoxes can be. It's not as if there isn't source material.
Look, we avoided Skynet. We did pretty well.
Chaos is so frustrated right now. She is such a pop culture child.
Now look, and he stands, and the ropes fall away. Give me my diary. Let me take the children. And we can do this without disrupting this timeline anymore.
I have a question. How long will this test take? Right, he's trying to do a test on the children?
Only
Did I remember that correctly?
10 minutes.
And we will be there the whole time.
I will give him young.
Do you want to sense check him first?
Oh, yes. Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, if I could.
Yeah.
9? Oh, I have a D6. I would like to add that, please.
You can.
Just as well, because I can't read anymore.
Can I try a sense check?
Yeah, of course.
Nope.
So Kaio, Jaiken seems legit. Young, bald-faced lie.
Okay.
So what do you want me to do, Young? You want me to give him the kid?
No. I'm sick of this guy lying to us.
Oh, where do you go?
Anywhere but here. Our path before was better than the BS that he's spewing us.
Do we at least take him with us so we can't continue with any of this madness?
What's
No.
the point in taking him with us? He's better off dead.
If you want, you can go. You can just go. If I cannot take the children in this timeline, I will take them in another. Another, you will agree with me.
Yeah, you do realize if I'm taking the children, I will not leave you alive here. Sure, I'm sure there's something you can do. But
Young,
no, Kaio, this
I know. I'm not comfortable with you becoming an executioner just for him. That's not you.
And it doesn't need to happen. Just one moment with the child. That's all I need.
Shut up. I'm not comfortable with me becoming an executioner either.
Let me do it. I can do it. This is just another notch on my record. This is what I was made to do. This is
If
what
you want-
he made me to do.
Kaio,
I
just
can do it.
because- How many people have you killed?
More than I'd care to admit.
Sense check.
yeah. I want to sense check this guy.
Crit success. Give me the names.
What
What do you-
a
what do you-
fortunate turn of events. Because Kaio,
What do you want me to
as
say?
you go to sense check Jaiken, who can give us his answer in just a moment. You suddenly, with that critical success, as you start to sense things, it's like your third eye opens and you see this timeline. Hans consumes the children. Hans consumes the plague. Hans is the plague.
Oh my god!
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna whip round and shoot him in the head. And then be like, okay, guys, we need to get out of here right now. I'm getting bad vibes, bad vibes.
As your bullet rips through his skull, it separates in a black ick and starts to reseal. And I'd like everyone
Goodbye,
to roll
Hans.
initiative.
Oh my god, that was bad. I've got rerolls. I'm gonna reroll my initiative. Well, donk.
Use my reroll.
Okay. Okay, that's better.
Have I missed some rerolls? Because I've still got Rachel on 1 and Sam on 2.
I used one, and then I used one of Sam's.
Yeah, I'm at 0 now. I'm at 0 for everything.
I didn't know you were 0.
I think
Yeah,
we might have had
I'm at
more
0.
come in. I think we might have had... No,
Did
maybe,
we?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Is anyone else in chat been keeping track? Someone let us know. Either way, he begins to grow in size as his limbs are no longer held by skin, but instead by this black ichor, as he starts to separate into this plague-esque creature.
Okay, quick sanity check. We fought Sam speaking before in plague mode. Did physical attacks actually hurt it, or do they just let it reform?
Physical attacks from normal weapons do not hurt it.
Oh no, I gotta be quiet.
Okay, I'm going to take off the 2 because I trust Sam's tracking of rerolls more than mine. But Rock comes in and gives a reroll to both Sam and Draken as well. So now, Sam, you have 2. Kaio has none. And Draken, you have 4.
Don't worry, I'll give you some. I'll give you 2.
So, unfortunately, none of you are going first.
Oh god.
And this is the big boss, everyone.
It's been nice knowing you, Jack.
Does an 11 hit you, Kaio? No. Yes!
Yes, it does. I'm on 9.
Yes, it does. In that case, Kaio. Please take 2 points of damage.
Do I feel a little nauseous?
As the plague touches you,
Uh,
you immediately realize that he is not hitting you to kill. It's a slow burn. Parts of your body are being turned into the plague.
okay, that's good to know.
Oh, 1 was for Kaio, not Young. My bad. So now everyone has 1. Is that right? Does that track of everyone? Yeah. Oh, except for Jaiken, who has 4.
Still share if needed.
So, Kaio, it's your turn next.
Is it not my
No,
turn?
it's Sam's turn.
Oh.
Sam got an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, this is my notes. That's why I also thought that hit you, because I put the wrong number next to the wrong names. I have it correct now. Young, it's your turn.
So can I take that gun that I got from his safe out and shoot him?
Please do.
Oh,
It
wait,
uses
do we-
the same attack roll as a normal gun.
Mm-hmm. Also, are there weapons on this? Or not weapons? Are there items on this battlefield?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
It's like Final Destination in Smash Bros.
Oh.
Oh man, Can I reroll?
Yes, you can. You also have a D6 just come in from Kentucky Hawkeye.
Oh, thank you.
And also from
Oh,
the
and also
Heroes
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay,
4D6 for Young from Tater.
Oh.
Burn them all.
Oh my gosh.
Use my reroll. Use my reroll.
Just what am I?
This is it.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm still adding up, so you'll have to let me know what you used in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 66 for Young, 2d6 for Kaio, and did you use a reroll?
I used one of my rerolls. I used one of theirs. They can decide whose I used.
I was happy to give mine.
Okay, I'm also gonna use a d6.
Okay.
So that's
Use another
9.
one.
I'm gonna use another one.
Chat, you've literally saved all our lives.
Yes. I'm gonna use another one. So that's I have 3 left now. Okay, wait, what am I at? I'm at 10.
You've only used 2d6, so you're going to use another one, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. What am I? 10. I know, these are horrible rolls. 11, 12. Oh, I should have used a fumble point. Oh well.
I mean, I can't hit it with anything, so take one of my d6s.
Okay, I mean, I
You're the
still
only
have.
one with a weapon that can hurt him.
Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be. I think that's a total of.
15, isn't it?
9,
16.
10, 12, 15. A 15 just wings him.
Oh god.
Yes. Oh, okay. No, you cannot fumble. Okay.
Since you're only attacking him and he's the only thing around, the attack
that
value
was-
for this is plus 12 on the damage.
Oh, it's plus 12? Okay, cool. That was the wrong one anyway. Oh, 15! Oh, wait,
Part of
that
his
means I only
arm.
rolled a 3.
Part of his arm comes away as you blast him with his fingers. You just wing him, just catch his side.
Alright, well, we're gonna need another 5 rerolls, guys.
Jaiken or Kaio, who'd like to go first?
I'll let you
I've
go
just
first.
I've got necrosis now creeping over. Where was it he hit me?
Face. Touches your face.
Face! I can't cut that off! I mean, I've already been touched by it, so I'm already infected, but I don't think any of my weapons will have any effect at all. I don't have any other abilities as a hunter. So, can I essentially become a battlefield object for Young's next turn? Like, and just try and... Can I do the defend action to stop Young getting hit?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna basically just stand in front of Young so Young can shoot around me.
Oh, and thank you, Wild, for reminding me. The wristband with the teleportation, it allows you to move to any row from any position. But it takes your
right.
action, so instead of moving 1, 1, 1, you can just whoop, whoop, but it still takes an action.
Alright, well, I'm still gonna take the defend action for Young, then.
Okay. So Jaiken, it's your turn.
I'm gonna drink that whiskey.
Sure, roll me 1d10 healing.
Not a good time, but boy howdy, do I need it. I'll take it.
Nice. Very nice. Which brings it back round to Hans's turn, as Hans reaches towards Young this time.
Okay, how do I get in the way with the defend action?
You just throw yourself in the way. Does it
Yeah,
take...
okay, so I can just take the damage.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't hit me.
But would
Oh.
Kaio know that?
I don't know.
I mean, mechanically, if it misses anyway, do I still take the damage?
I would say his attack is like an attack, and even if Young dives, but you dive in the way, and it hits your armor class, I'd say it hits you. From now on, I want to state before Hans attacks whether you're taking the damage or not. This time we'll let it slide because there's a discrepancy in the rules.
Okay.
Next time, I'll ask before he attacks.
Okay. Is Young next?
Not quite, because he's going to use...
Oh, he's got a legendary action.
Oh, he's got all sorts of things. Is anyone feeling scared in this moment?
I'm feeling pumped. Kay is feeling scared, but also she's gonna die anyway, so...
Anyone who feels their character may be facing fear, make me a spirit roll.
A spirit?
Target number 6.
Is there a way to do that with a button? Or do we just roll 2 numbers? Oh, you can add a check. I'm gonna do that.
Add a check, that's the best way to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna add a fumble point because I have like 3. Oh, okay, I didn't really need it. 12.
12, you're...
Boy.
So you roll 2 dice in a check, so it's spirit, so you get to roll a second one.
Oh, okay. 6 on the dot.
6, exactly, you're fine. Back to the top of the round, Young.
Okay, I'm gonna take another shot at him. Yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot to. It's okay. I forgot to add my fumble points. It's okay. I'm gonna add my last D6. Oh my gosh.
I'm
What
afraid
is your
that's
luck?
not going to hit.
I don't have any left, do I? D6s, that is.
You have 1d6, yes.
I don't think I have any.
Okay, since we're nearly there and we could get there, I'm gonna give you my D6 because we could make it.
Are you sure?
I mean, you're gonna have to roll like a 4, I think. No, a 5 or a 6.
Okay. This is so much pressure. I roll so bad. Oh my god!
Scrat, do I
Wait,
have...
can you re-roll a D6 roll? Can you use one of your re-rolls to re-roll a D6?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't have any re-rolls, so...
Take one of my rerolls.
Okay.
Giant
You need
throwing
to go to the
rerolls your
Yeah. There we go!
Hey!
Oh my god, I finally did something to help.
So this one hits him in the chest, and you see him start to bend over a little. And as a reaction, the ground turns dark, and the scenery drops away, and you stand on like a floating mound of rubble that is blackening as you soar across the stars. Just you and him as you soar on this platform, all 3 of you.
It is Final Destination!
And anyone who has felt hurt by one of their friends will take some damage. Maybe
I gotta
like
consider.
unrequited love or...
I'm just feeling like I'm getting punished for being realistic about relationships now.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's
If any of you are feeling slightly emo in the most anime sense, you will take
Oh,
some
man.
damage.
I'm afraid I can't lie. Kara's been very emo this episode, given that with all the revelations. And her mom died. How anime can you get?
That sounds like a friend, yeah.
Okay, yeah, how much damage?
1d12.
Oh my god!
You get to roll it yourself.
Yay! Watch me roll a 12, guys.
Called it! Go buy a lottery ticket.
You should give her a re-roll. Give her a re-roll.
Take another reroll.
Hey, are you sure?
Yeah.
That's like most of your health, Rachel.
It is all my health.
Yes.
Take the reroll.
Okay. Okay, I'm not dead yet.
7 there.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I have 1 hit point left.
Kaio.
Did you get the damage that I did, Scrat?
7.
No, the damage.
Oh, the 18? Yes, I've tracked it.
Okay.
Oh, 18. Wow.
Hot dog.
Yeah, it's spicy. And he looks really damaged, to be fair. Race to see who can knock off that HP first, then, I guess, eh?
I mean, it's not going to be anyone but Sam.
Oh. What a shame. Jaiken.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, Kaio. Sorry, I said Kaio, and then I took you
Okay,
talking as that was your turn.
Okay, can I make it easier for Young to hit? Can I become like a battlefield object? So if I tried to like distract or like grapple the Gunge, could I try and keep it occupied so she could get a clear shot? I'm already infected, so at this point she's like, well, we gotta get the shot in while it counts.
Roll, please.
Because I can't heal.
Feint. It's an advanced move.
Okay.
Character may make an accuracy check with their equipped weapon versus a target's condition score to inflict -1 to its initiative.
Oh, yeah, I will try and do that then. Mind games.
I'll tell you the condition so that you're all aware.
Yeah.
Its condition is 10.
Okay, so I need to get 10. That's actually less scary than his initiative. So okay, I'm gonna do that. So that's my katana. There we go. I rolled a 10.
His initiative is reduced by 1. He's become easier to hit.
Okay.
We all know I'm gonna need that with the amount of nothing that I have right now.
Hey, just let me roll a d12 for you.
Kaio,
Yeah.
can you re-roll that, please?
I hate you so much, Scrap!
Give her a reroll! Give her a reroll!
Take it! Take the reroll!
Oh,
Got
no.
one left after this.
Oh no. It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter! I don't know, I have one strike of good luck on the first try.
Re-rolls for Kaio from Kentucky Hawkeye.
Can I use it now?
Yeah, sure, you've got another 2.
Can I do it
That's
now?
funny.
Do I even bother to put them on the overlay?
I rolled a 10, okay?
You rolled a 10, his initiative is
Yeah.
reduced by 1.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, I guess that's my turn.
Jaiken, it's your turn.
Alright, am I able to defend?
You can defend, yes.
Is that somebody else, or?
So you can reduce 1 from the damage you take, and if someone else gets attacked, you can stand in the way.
I'm going to defend, let me think. I'm gonna defend, jeez. KO.
You don't.
Don't defend me! Don't defend me! I'm already done for.
Does he have to call it out now, or can he call it out when they attack?
Well, I'm just about to attack, so we might as well call it out now. Who are you defending?
KO.
But I'm right up in its face.
Yeah,
Oh no!
you also got 1 HP.
That's true. Okay.
You're gonna hate me, but he attacks Young.
I knew it!
Hey!
Karma.
Oh, that's a fumble.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oh!
Yeah, I knew you would.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Barely.
No! Don't get it back then.
And the funny thing is, every time he makes a successful attack, his damage goes up a little bit. However, you still only take 1 point of damage.
How is he feeling?
I'm still up, guys. I'm still up. I'm good.
Young,
Don't
it's your
worry
turn.
about it. I mean, I'm gonna do what I was born to do. And I'm gonna try to shoot him. Emphasis on the try. Oh my gosh.
I'm afraid that is a 6, which is no good.
I mean, I have a reroll, but can you even hit 15 without a billion d6s?
14.
14.
I've done it once, twice?
Take it.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what my it's int and dex, which is my int is a d8 right now, and my dex is a d6. So no, I can't. I can't hit him without having d6s.
Okay.
Can you hit him?
What, int dex?
Yeah.
I've got a d8 and d6, so no, I can't without d6s either.
Sounds like you're going to have to reduce his initiative a little bit before it's even possible.
Does the reduced initiative, is that carry over, or is it just round per round?
It carries over.
Well, that's what Kayo's doing. She's just going to keep on dancing.
KO's turn then?
Yeah! Oh, actually, no, doesn't the beastie go first? Oh, no, because you already went.
I went.
All right, then she's going to carry on dancing in the moonlight and just keep up in his face and getting in the way. And that's a weapon attack. But it's not enough.
It's not, but you have a reroll.
I have one more reroll. Let's do this. It's a 10!
That's a 10. His initiative is reduced by 1 point. And Jaiken, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep defending. That's all I can do.
Of course.
I'd probably yell at you to defend Young, to be fair. Kaio is very emotional right now.
Don't do it. Don't defend Young. Don't defend Young.
I'm gonna keep defending. I'm gonna keep defending him.
You're so pure.
Listen, I was sent here to guide you guys back. If any of you die, I didn't do my job. Needless to say, I'm doing my goddamn job.
That's very forthright.
I mean, I can respect that.
And so as we come around to his turn and he attacks, Jaiken, who are you defending? Are you defending?
Yeah, I'm defending KO.
Defending Kaio. Brilliant. Attacks Young again.
Young's got the only thing that can hurt him.
That is true!
6 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Nope.
That's the end of his turn.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna wait. What was it that you're doing, Kaio?
I've been reducing his initiative.
Yeah,
He's on 13
I
now, so we still can't hit him yet.
Yeah. What's it called? Faint. Whatever. I'm gonna do the same
faint.
thing Kaio's doing. What kind of check is it? Or
It's
what
a
is-
basic weapon attack check.
Oh, is it a bait?
So basically,
Oh,
you
okay.
pretend to fire and you don't.
Do I have to use my gun for that, or can I pick what I use?
You can you use your equipped weapon, so
Okay, so my equipped weapon right now is the gun. Oh my gosh!
I'm afraid
I give up.
that's only an 8.
Yeah.
I can taste the salt. It's
The -2 is so painful.
tastes so sweet, strangely. Kaio.
I'm just gonna carry on. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm feinting to try and keep him occupied, and also to lower his thing. Oh my goodness.
And Jaiken.
Do you want my reroll? It's my last one. You can have it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Nope.
No
We
dice.
tried.
Okay, now it's your turn.
3d6 for Young from Kentucky Hawkeye.
Oh!
Not all heroes wear
We've got a
capes.
chance! We've got a chance! This is like the grind on the boss when you try and get, like, its defense down before you do the attacks.
You mean I'm actually playing a JRPG game like a JRPG?
Dude, saw it coming!
Yeah, if only you were playing Ryuutama like Ryuutama.
Oh, shots fired, shots fired.
Oh.
Cut me deep.
Let me see. How's Young looking? Good? You're good? Alright. I'm gonna keep defending.
Keep on defending.
Yep.
I ask you.
You can also faint too, can't you?
Can I?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
anyone
can
can
do it
faint.
too.
Accuracy target we're after is a 10. If you want to do it.
don't know if I can. My intelligence is a D4, and then my dex is.
That depends what you have
either.
equipped. I mean, if you've just got if you would have something else equipped that doesn't use that,
The only other thing I have is a katana.
use that.
Oh, I can use that for. Bang?
Oh my
If you-
goodness.
If you whip it out, oh my god!
5 rerolls to each of the players from Stourfire.
Wow.
Oh, we're going nuts.
I got more in the bank now to spend.
All right, whip
Well,
out.
now that I got that comfort zone. Alright, yeah, I'll try feint. Can I use a katana?
Whip
Yeah,
it
of course
out.
you can.
Okay, let's give it a go with the katana. Accuracy, right?
Yeah.
There's a 13
Oh.
flip.
A 14 does it. Yeah, their initiative is now reduced to 12. Much more achievable number. And so it's their turn. But as they get attacked, and an extra d6 for Kaio there.
Aw.
As they get attacked, though, they reach out again, and this time the floor goes green. Anyone who has doubted their friends will take damage. The damage will be 1d12.
Oh, now I'm trying to think carefully.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think KO has doubted Young. I think she's been worried that like he's doubting himself more than she is doubting him.
Mhm.
That's my rationale for that.
Yeah, totally fine. If you don't think it'd affect you, then don't think it'd hurt you. He's trying to turn you against each other, so if you think you're resistant to that, that's fine. How are you looking, Young? Okay, must try harder. And
Yep.
then he attacks, and guess what? He attacks Young.
Young is on fire.
He
No.
can't touch you.
Ooh, he got the happy feet.
And as he stretches out and can't hit you in frustration, the fleshy parts of his body being held together by the blackness just melt away as he grows into this larger plague. And now on this floating platform, dashing through the stars, like plague pillars start appearing around the pillar around you.
I'm gonna take another shot at him.
You're not throwing away your shot.
And then I'm going to. Oh shoot! I meant to spend my. You guys have to remind me to spend my fumble points because I
I'm
keep
sorry.
forgetting.
I forget too.
I know. I need to hold on. I need to write that down. So I have a question, Scrap.
Yes.
Can I add if I add a d6? Can I later reroll this original check after I've added the d6, or do I need to reroll now if I wanted to?
You can reroll any dice that hits the table anytime.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna add a d6 then. So what? Wait, hold on. This is a 6. I'm gonna reroll this.
Okay, reroll. Yep.
Okay, that's better. That's a 9.
Yes!
So now I'm gonna add a d6.
Roll.
Oh, I need
That
more.
will hit.
Oh,
That will hit.
ooh, the dice
Yes.
are showing up now.
No. Oh. Oh my gosh! I roll so bad. 14.
I'm so happy you checked that office and I didn't just awaken the plague and we had no weapon.
I know.
I wonder
my
I
gosh.
wonder how this would be.
So do I. With a 14, that is the blows that hit them square